Alright, everybody. Welcome back to King of Dragon Pass. Forgive for a second, the music is going to cut out briefly while I pull up something else. Great. That lets me see the chat easily. Okay, so we're on... Oh, hold on. I need to set that on live chat. Okay, so here we are. Back in King of Dragon Pass. Hey, Brilliger, Designated Member, Martin, Garsamore, Grell, Pan, everybody. Anyone here actually played RuneQuest? Yes, for many, many years. How is it as an RPG system? I think it's great. It's quite a bit more crunchy than like D&D is. There are more skills, there are more roles, tends to be a little bit more involved. The combat system is a lot more involved, but overall, I think it's a superior system wedded to a much superior setting. So overall, I think Glorantha is an amazing RPG setting, and I strongly encourage, even if you want to play with a different system, I strongly encourage people to roleplay in Glorantha. I think it's incredible. And I also strongly encourage people to use the RuneQuest system. I think it's really good. My experience was primarily with playing Deluxe RuneQuest, or RuneQuest 3rd Edition, back in the late 90s, early 2000s. But there have been a couple of editions since then. The latest edition, RuneQuest Role-Playing in Glorantha, put out by Moon Design, is RuneQuest 6th Edition, essentially. And it's very similar. There are a few streamlined aspects, a few changes to how magic works, stuff like that. Overall, there's a lot more magic in the latest edition. It's much more hero questy, if that makes sense. Like, the average character power level is higher. In 3rd edition, very often you could, if you wanted to, start with a character who fundamentally, like, had no business being in a fight, and, like, just had other skills and other interests, and, like, being a hero out slaying their enemies was not something they were good at. And starting characters in 3rd edition, even if they were warriors, commonly were not, like, it's not like they were master warriors, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still didn't really want to get into fights, you didn't have to, because there was always the risk they were just going to eat shit and die. And that is a risk in 6th edition, but it's less of a risk. There's more rune magic around, there's more magic in general, there's skills are higher, so the odds of getting absolutely stomped are lower. Okay, so, regardless, let's hop in. It is Earth Season 1350. We have ASCII is the king of our tribe. We can look right here. We can show tribes. The Roll Them in Ants tribe. Our tribe contains us, the Confused, the Grey Foxes, the Orlmarts, the Apples, the Boscovi, and the Hendarts. And then we also have various other clans that we're friendly with, as well as some clans we're enemies with. We're enemies with the Tanaharts. The Lysangs we're not super friendly with. We're reasonably friendly with the Rune Ducks, but not, like, amazingly so. Yeah, if we look at the Rune Ducks, weird duck people who live nearby and pay us tribute. The Orlmarts are in our tribe, the Roll Them in Ants, they owe us a favor. We owe the Turtles a favor. We're allied with the Wildcats, but they are not members of our tribe. The Nemoldings are in our tribe, that's right. So the Nemoldings, the Hendarts, the Grey Foxes, the Apples, and the Orlmarts. Good tribe. Excellent tribe. Okay, so ASCII is the king of the tribe. Randalyar is the chieftain of the clan. So on the Tula, this is Randalyar's land. Randalyar ultimately has power on the Tula of the Confused clan. We can look at clan borders, we can look at clown borders, and we can see the Confused have this giant Tula that kind of runs around several other clans because we beat people up and stole their land. ASCII is kind of like the overlord of the whole gang, if that makes sense, but he's not. It's like ASCII is the president, but Randalyar is the governor of the state, and he's the one who calls out the National Guard and all of that. It's not even exactly that. It's almost a feudal relationship, but not exactly. I mean, Orlanthe clan tribal kings are elected. They're not hereditary. They don't have ultimate power. They're not dictatorial, put it that way. But Randalyar is our leader, the leader of the Confused Clan. And then Aski, who is a Confused Clan member, is the overall kind of foreign policy leader of the whole tribe. Is basically how it goes. Anyway, it is Earth season. We don't want to be launching any raids or anything. We do have a large reserve of magic, so everything's good there. I think we have enough shrines. In fact, we have a lot of shrines. We have, like, way more shrines than is probably reasonable, to be totally honest. Yeah, 35 cows and 70 goods to the gods each year. By the way, this, I think, has gone down in the new edition. In the old version, you also had to devote sheep to maintain shrines and temples, and I think there were, like, a lot more... The cost overall was a lot higher. We still have that promise running to the Talking Fox. We're doing fine on farmers because our population is good. Our cow population is okay. We could always use more cows, of course, but we're doing okay on food. A kinless Humakti being the king of an Orlanthi tribe is still the funniest shit to me. Yeah, you know, that's how it is. Yeah, we have a lot of sheep and pigs. We haven't had to give them up, like, at all. Well, and what's interesting is, it used to be in the old edition, you could slaughter sheep and pigs individually. It looks like that's not an option here. In fact, those numbers might just be linked into cattle. I think in the new version, cattle might be the only animal that's actually tracked, because if you'll notice, these numbers are both exactly twice the numbers of cattle. So I'm thinking they might be associated. Yeah. And that's just a simplification from the original 1999 game. Like, in the original game, as I mentioned before, you could set ratios of barley, wheat, and rye, which made small but sometimes important differences. Sheep and pigs were tracked individually and could be important. You could slaughter them for emergency food. Sometimes you could trade them. They weren't just linked to cows, and they weren't included in the cow number. But in any case, let's do a little bit of exploration. Let's go to this mountain over here, I guess. We can send Winds again. Or Wilms, there we go. And let's just send him with, you know, some bros. Patrols spot a massive group of Tusk Riders galloping towards your Tulla on their giant boar mounts. The people are frightened. Some of them accuse Thudart, the warrior cursed to wear a Tusk Rider's face, remember that guy? Of alerting them to your Tulla's location. He scoffs at this accusation. Then he offers to ride out to the Tusk Riders and negotiate with them. Perhaps I can make some use of this cursed face and somehow convince them to turn back their assault. We should send them against the Tana Hearts. Okay, fair enough. The Tuskers are fierce but stupid. If we immediately counterattack, we stand a chance of breaking them into a rout. Aski naturally wants to murder. Umathkar, what is your problem? Kalai agrees that Thudart would not betray us. Inent doesn't understand what's going on. Hend wants to send him against the Wildcats, our allies, I guess. Hey, Sestrar, how's it going? And Aslandar has no opinion. I don't think Thudart has betrayed us. I mean, he's been with us for, like, years at this point. He has a kid. See, there's his kid. He has the tusks. So, Umathkar is just this paranoid, bitter old woman. She constantly gives us advice to kill people for stuff like this, but she's very good at plants, so, you know, that's why we keep her around. So, I'm gonna let Thudart negotiate. Our patrollers watched nervously as Thudart rode out. For a moment it looked as if the Tuskers would ride right over him, but then they stopped and parleyed. We anxiously looked on as Thudart gestured and snorted at the Tusk Rider leaders, and they gestured and snorted in return. Finally, they turned away and the assault was averted. Thudart returned to us and everyone asked him how he had convinced them to leave. I tricked them, he said. I claimed to be a favored son of their terrible god and said that my presence here was part of his plan. I told them he would curse them if they raided us. He would give them the ugly, monstrous faces of humans. Many toasts were made to Thudart that night as the people rejoiced in their good fortune. Very good, Thudart. Excellent, what a bro. Look at those arms. Thudart works out. What? No, we didn't. We didn't do that. Well, that sucks. I swear I didn't do that. Oh well. It looks like we lost 1 point of magic, so I don't really care about that. Wilms is exploring. I'm also going to send another exploration to Carofin, just for fun. We'll send, we'll send this guy. Sure, why not? There we go. Brangbane. That's a good guy to send out. In terms of quests, I don't think we prepared. Yeah, we shouldn't hero quest now, unless we have a crisis. Right, so we don't need to do a hero quest. We should, perhaps, send out relations. Okay, so now we have a tribe button. So what does the tribe button do? Okay, interesting. Also, these words are all kind of smushed up a little bit. So our king is ASCII. He's ruled for less than a year. The tribe's mood is optimistic. How do you typically judge cases that come up before the tribal moot? Interesting. So we can judge according to the merits. That is, we can be an actual, like, judge. Hey, Stefan. Yes, we are still king. Hold on, sorry. I need to move this thing down a little bit. I know the music cuts out every time I click somewhere else, temporarily. So we can judge according to the merits. We can support the people who bribe us. We can support the people who hate us to try and help them, or we can support our friends. Interesting. Right now we're being just. Randaliar recommends supporting our friends. ASCII has no opinion. Umathkar has no opinion. Kalai recommends justice. And Nent recommends maintaining good relations. Not sure what that means in this context. Hind has no opinion, and Aslandar recommends supporting our friends. So realistically, 2 out of the 7 of the ring are saying support your friends. Only 1 is voting for justice. We'll stick with justice for right now. I don't see any reason not to. I'm gonna send an emissary to the Rune Ducks and propose an alliance, maybe? Yeah, let me send Kuschil to the Rune Ducks. We've got a lot of food and a lot of goods. So I'm gonna offer them, like, a bunch of food and some goods. And propose an alliance. The Rune Ducks burst into squawks of hilarity when I proposed an alliance. After they caught their breath, they said they'd be willing to ally with us when we could swim underwater and lay eggs. I called them insolent little nippers and left, our clan's honor intact. That's Kuschil. Okay, then. Okay, Umathkar wants to recruit more Carls. Fair enough. Famed poet Ordangmar of Clan Haran is your honored guest at a great feast. As he recites, most are enraptured by his satirical verse, but Garstal, one of your thanes, looks angry. Okay, well, I don't think it's a big deal. I think we just convince Garstarl that he's not the character mentioned. Okay, there we go. Randaliar convinced him the verses did not refer to him. Good. It always bothered you that there's one clan living by itself on the other side of the mountain. That's the Tanahards, dude. We drove them there. We beat them up so badly they left. These are the marsh ducks. Those are just other ducks. Double the tribute. Now it is dark season. So now is always a good time to learn magic if there's any magic we don't know. There are still some hero quests we don't know the details of, so I definitely like sacrificing to learn more details. Shanala Arroy heals the scars, Elmal guards the stead. We probably do need to do Elmal guards the stead at some point because we are an Elmali clan. So I'm gonna sacrifice to Elmal to see if we can learn the secrets. Okay, well, Elmal accepted our sacrifice, that's fine. Wilms found nothing. Elgana the Knowing, a Lancor Moy devotee of your clan, describes to you a curious event that took place while your exploratory party visited Mount Carofin. There they encountered a number of wind spirits who claimed kinship with Orlanth and with Orlanth's mother, the goddess Carofin. Some of them are called the Listening Winds, others are called the Seeing Winds. Helgana has now visited with these spirits and suggests that the clan sacrifice to them and gain their favor. By the way, yes, that is a woman wearing a fake beard. Wearing a beard is part of Lancor Moy cult devotions, and so even the women have to wear a fake beard. So, we can invite the spirits to inhabit a shrine. That's probably really good. I think the other ones give us temporary magic, but inviting the spirits to inhabit a shrine gives us access to another permanent blessing. So I'm going to ask them to inhabit a shrine, and I'm going to offer them 14 cattle and, like, 30 goods, maybe. There we go. Ceremony of dedication of the spirits manifested themselves at our shrines. We probably find more wonders on Carofin. We're being raided by the trolls. Time to activate our bagpipes. We can just charge. There we go. As soon as we started playing the bagpipes of Vronsky, all the trollkin run away. I actually love that. Oh no, after the battle, the bagpipe's bladder burst. We tried to repair it, but the magic was gone. Man, we lost the bagpipes of Vronsky. That sucks. I hate that. Uh-oh, another vampire attack. Okay, must perform a preventative ritual. Yes, so conduct a ritual. So we knew our ritual had worked. Good. We can sacrifice to Humok, sacrifice to Yorox, or we can hunt it. I think we gotta try to hunt it down. We're gonna send ASCII, of course, considering he's our heroic Humakti. And we're gonna send him with two bros, so 3 guys in total. Hey, our warriors found the vampire. It was a woman from the Apple clan. They backed her into a patch of briars. She used strange, howling magics on us, and all were burned by her spells. ASCII cut off the vampire's head with a sword blow. As all the fighters stared, the head kept on shrieking, and the body blackened the grass it fell on. The remains gradually shriveled up, and the terrible head fell silent. Our warriors were only too glad to leave that ghastly sight, and returned home as quickly as pride would let them. Hey, Herdelas. Okay, so all 3 of them were wounded, but I don't think any of them died. Yeah, they were wounded but not killed. Okay, that's fine. Licking rocks makes you a vampire. It is dark season. Let me try sacrificing to Elmul again. Let me just try it. I'm trying to get the secrets of the Elmul guards the stead. Oh, interesting. Is using Resurrection on a Humakti a good idea? No, very bad. Prominent members of the Turtle Clan come to your clan for help. This is not a good thing we have to say, but our chieftain Ortasi has gone mad. He makes foolish decisions and will not listen to the counsel of the clan ring. We do not want to risk kin strife, but something must be done. If you agree to raid us, we will make sure that Ortasi falls beneath your blades. Then we will owe you a great debt. Interesting. So Randalyar wants to decline. Umadhkar has no opinion. If you decide to warn old Mad Blood, send at least 5 warriors along with our delegate. Orlanthi are expected to obey chosen leaders. They are cursed. Aslandar, normally I find politics dull, but this is pretty exciting. I thought I saw the mysteries option. Hold on. I'm going to politely decline that. Later we heard the chief had heard of the visit, suspected us of conspiring. Alright, hold on. Oh, you're right. We already... Okay, never mind me. Never mind. Yep, I got the horse friend ritual. Alright, fair enough. Yep, that was a mistake of mine. Okay, it is storm season. We can launch raids now, and we did allocate 2 points to war, so we should do that. Also, they want you to raid while the war leader is out. Yeah, you know, he's recovering from being burned by a vampire. Remember to check what blessing the wind spirits gave us? Yes, so the wind spirits... So they don't give us a lasting blessing. They give us the option to sacrifice. So we can sacrifice to the listening wind, the seeing wind, or the understanding wind. The listening wind makes our raids go better. The seeing wind, I think, gives us information. I think the seeing wind increases the odds we can catch a raid coming towards us. And then the understanding wind, it helps Orlanthi and Vingans, but I'm not sure how. Instructions unclear, made horses immortal. Who's Vinga? Vinga is the goddess of Orlanthi women who want to fight like the men do, basically. She's the shield maiden goddess. Did our watchtower get broken? I don't think our watchtower got broken. Wait, hold on. No, all fortifications built. It's there. It's there. You just have to scroll down. It's there. I knew we built all of the fortifications. Okay, so I'm actually gonna launch a raid. I'm gonna cattle raid. I don't feel like risking a lot of death, so I'm just gonna launch a cattle raid on... Why can't I scroll this down? They're too far away. I can't raid them. Let's launch a cattle raid on... So the Arnorings and the Wildcats didn't join our tribe. The Lamos. The Ernaldori are in the Kolimar tribe, so I don't really want to piss off another tribe. Vinga might also just be Orlanth gender bending. Yes, it's quite possible. It's not... There's no proof it's not. Put it that way. We could raid the Lysangs. They're not in our tribe. Yeah, let's cattle raid the Lysangs. Let's steal some cows. Well, they had already sent the herds in among their steads. Okay, so we failed. The tribute due from the apples has not arrived. They're in our tribe! What is happening? Okay, we're being raided by the Varmandi. So, the Oral Marthi warned us. This is one of the, This is one of the benefits of being in a tribe, right? If you're in a tribe and you're surrounded by other tribe mates, then when enemy clans cross their land to raid you, they'll warn you. And so you can't be taken by surprise. So, since we're almost surrounded by tribe mates, pretty much anyone coming from the south we get warned about. We outnumber them in weapon thanes quite a bit. What is the head of Markanth? I didn't know we had I don't know what the head of Markanth is or why we have it. That's peculiar. Oh, our ancestors' skull. When did we get that? When did we get the... Okay, so our ancestor's skull can terrify our foes in battle. I got it from Caro Finn. Okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna charge and try to take captives, and I'll spend a point of magic. Okay, we rushed the Varmandi formation while they were still sacrificing to the gods. The battle has not gone well for Kalai. Enent is with a small group of auxiliaries nearby. She has magic. Rush forward and heal Kalai. Yeah, she worked the healing magics. Okay, good. So, fierce fighting ensued. Their battle magic was stronger than ours. We captured a horse. And we took low casualties. Some casualties, but not many. Okay, good. Alright. The renowned prophet Einarth Milkeyes comes to your clan hall bearing a great armband. In a dream, I saw storm cats attending the birth of your new king, Aski. I heard the thunder of Orlanth's approving war shout. I smelled the forge of Gustbrand the smith, making something to herald this day. When I awoke, I found this golden armband at my feet, and I knew that it was your 10-year ring. Hang it high in your hall among the spirits of your tribe, safe from thieves and bad spirits. Use the ring's magic to strengthen you and prove your worth to Elmo by Hero Quest. Use its magic to gain another deity's blessing by Hero Quest. Use its magics to prosper. 10 years from now, if ASCII is still king, if your herds are strong and your neighbors respect you, you will have won a great victory, and you will be remembered in the sagas. Okay, well, I definitely think we should give gifts to Einarth. Yes, okay, so this is the victory condition. The victory condition is, you have to remain king for 10 years, you have to do the hero quest of your main god, plus at least, I guess, one more, and then in 10 years, if you still have the kingship, if you have enough cows, and if your neighbors respect you on average, you'll be fine. You'll win the game. So we're gonna give gifts to Einarth. He said he would tell his clan of our generosity and would praise us to others. Good. Great. It is storm season again. ASCII is back. I am gonna launch we were raided by the Varmandi. Well, I'm gonna raid the Varmandi right back. Yeah. We're gonna raid them. Oh, we eluded the Varmandi patrols. Okay, so let's plunder. We will sacrifice to Orlanth. We'll spend a point of magic. And we will skirmish. Okay, we drove the Varmandi from the field with a withering hail of stones and arrows. I guess we didn't get any loot, though? Interesting. Well, we were supposed to plunder, but I guess our guys forgot. They just focused on killing Varmandi, so, you know, fair enough. Okay, so, interesting changes, since this is the first year after we have made a tribe. Our reputation now goes from Bad King Urgrain to Heort, the famous founder of Heortland, who was a hero in himself. You know, Heort's a very, very powerful mythical figure. Heort set down the laws. Heort divided the tribes between, you know, the clans, between the different types. Heort stood alone at I Fought We Won and held off the hordes of chaos himself for a day and a night. You know, all that kind of mythical stuff. And yes, that battle is literally called I Fought We Won. That's what Heort said when he came back. We're doing really good. We lost 200 cows because we bribed people to make us kings. But we have more courses and more people. We were a little bit negative on food for the first time. But we now have a couple of extra parts of magic. We can now allocate magic to destiny and heroism. As I recall, and I don't remember which is which, but one of these means that our nobles' stats just grow over time, and the other one, I think, gives us, like, makes our reputation grow and gives us luck in events. So yeah, we're gonna go heroism and destiny, of course. We're gonna put a point into herds, we're gonna put 2 points in crops. We can now put 3 points into quests, because we are king, and all that. There will be battle later in the year, so we're gonna put points into war. You love the names in this setting? Oh yeah, I do too, it's great. Boy, I kind of want to put 3 points into quests. I mean, we have 10 years, so we don't have to do it this year. ASCII is letting us know how many hero quests we've performed since we got the 10-year ring. We definitely want to put, we can put 2 points into health now if we want to, but we haven't really had a lot of problem with sickness. I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 points into quests. Like, why the hell not? Just for fun. The clan mood is unshakable. Everyone loves it. We should not clear any wildland. Oh, does that last this year, too? That's crazy. Crazy. Yes, we definitely do want to do the El Mali quest. Randaliar is our best El Mali. He is, it's true, but the fact of the matter is, he's actually not very good for doing that quest, because the quest of Elmulgard's the Stead is, We read over it, I think on stream number 2. We read over the details of that quest. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of fighting in it. In terms of nobles, yeah, if we look at combat, Rundalyar is actually 4th. He's very good. Wilms is renowned, Kalai is renowned, and Aski is heroic. So to be honest, I would probably send Kalai if we were gonna do that. I know he's an Orlanthi, but renowned combat, renowned magic, and then 2 very goods, that's like definitely the best. The problem is all these guys are old. And I haven't, unfortunately, really been able to get a lot of good, young'uns to bring up. Most of the young'uns worship, like, it's like women worshipping Arnalda and stuff like that, so it's kind of a challenge. If I'm gonna do Elmulgard's the Stead this year, I'm probably gonna try to do it with Kalai. I'm not gonna send Aski just because if by chance Aski happens to die, that's really bad. He has to stay alive. He's the king. It's mandatory that he stays alive for 10 years. But yeah, so Kalai is probably my choice, even though he's not an Elmali, he is an Orlanthi, which is like 2nd best, and his skills are good enough that he's the one to do it. We have horses, and I would like more cows. So I am going to sell... Who has the most cows near us? The Gray Foxes have the most cows. So I'm gonna go to the Gray Foxes. I'm gonna sell horses. I'm gonna buy cows. Aski dies from sickness a month away. Don't put that curse on us. Don't speak that evil up. Yeah, the ring is amazing, and the other nobles are spectacularly mediocre. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Olinde, a Thane of the Apple Clan, comes to ask you for information about Minarth, chief of the Tannahart clan. Oh, well, fuck the Tannaharts. You know what I'm saying? Minarth is trusting but stingy. So he's stingy. Too cautious. So he's stingy and cautious. So we're not going to guarantee that our answers will be right. Okay, answer his question. Is he honest or full of guile? Said he's trusting. So I'm going to say honest. Okay, good. Your words gave us insight into Minarth and used that insight to greatly improve our relations with the Tannaharts. Good. Good, good, good. We know our enemies well, but nobody else. Yeah, pretty much. Let's go exploring again, since we still have the exploration bless. Sestrar has really wanted us to, Sestrar has really been wanting us to try and find the dwarves. I don't know where the dwarves are supposed to be. I think they're up in this region somewhere, but I don't know where, and we've explored this whole region. So, I don't know. Let's face it, we've met them a lot. Yeah, we have, that's true. Our population is fine. Our harvest is enough to feed our whole population. I mean, I could invite more people into the clan, but I don't think we really need to. Big clans can get hard to manage, yeah. I mean, we've got almost 1,300 people, which is a big clan. Aslandar still got his priorities. Finest looking young women of any clan. There we go. Clan mood is jubilant. Yeah, I mean, everything's really going well. We honestly don't need to do anything this season. Try and find Cragspider. We know where Cragspider is. Southeast of Snake Hollow, north of Fire Newts, west of the river. So over here, this region right here, is what you're saying. No, southeast of Snakepipe Hollow? Down here? Inside of the Long Valley. Okay, well, you know what? Let's try it. Why not? Why not? Let's send Kalai. we'll go send Kalai. We'll send him out to explore. Some of your patrolling warriors have surprised a pair of hunters from a neighboring clan, the Grey Foxes. The warriors bring the trespassers to the clan hall, so you may pass judgment on them. So to be honest, we're not allowed to hunt effectively because of the fox. So I'm gonna offer to sell them hunting rights. Like, here, you wanna have 10 hunters from their clan on our Tula in exchange for, say, 7 cows a year? Okay, there we go. Fine. Our caravan is back. We traded 16 horses for 78 cattle. Cool. Umathkar, what are you talking about? We're fine. Well, just shut up. Shut up. Stop it. Wait, why do the turtles want to kill us? Nobles from the Turtle Clan come into their formal finery to tell you they intend to kill as many of you as they can. Because we have told you this, it won't be secret murder, which is a crime. We will kill you legally, which you deserve, because you have offended us in countless ways. No longer can we allow your insults and transgressions against us to go unanswered. We will answer them in blood. Do we care about the fox now? I mean, it's still saying that we care about the fox, so I'm worried that it will keep reducing my magic if I break it. Yeah, the turtles are not smart. Stolen cows cause feuds, gifts of cows end them. Okay, that's fine. Also, Hend has gotten old. He is renowned for his animals still. They are so pretentious it will be hilarious to humiliate them. We also have the finest ants of any clan. I'm not sure whether we want to portray them as cruel villains or as fools. Probably fools. Randall Yar's hilarious verses cheered the people who lost their fear of the turtles and were heartened in the face of the upcoming feud. Yes, the turtles are the ones with the Mad Chiefs. So it is fire season. We allocated 2 points to battle, so I think it's time that we raid the turtles. Their chief is Ortosi, we're feuding with them. Hey, turtles. Guess what? Fuck you! Oh my god, we evaded their patrols. Well, this is bad for them. Yeah, our objective is to plunder. Let's charge. We rushed the turtle formation while they were still sacrificing to their gods. One of the turtle defenders has almost single-handedly been holding the field against us. His name is Rastorlanth, and he is clearly a worshipper of Elmul, god of horses, the sun, and defense. He glows with a radiant light, and his shield is like a gleaming mirror. Wilms suddenly realizes that Rastorlanth must be reenacting one of Elmul's quests. What should he do? Okay, so, Elmul's quests are all about defense and loyalty and perseverance. That's who Elmul is. So attacking him is bad. Shaking his confidence is probably the thing to do. If Wilms can shake Rastorlanth's confidence that he is Elmul, he will no longer be able to wield the god's powers. Let's cast doubt on his ability to represent Elmul. Wilms said, if you are Elmul, you must know how he captured the Raging Buck. I do, Rastorlanth answered, and I know how he confounded the Blind Oracle. Then tell me, Wilms continued, why he picked the 3-hoofed horse. Rastorlanth stuttered. You are not Elmul, you are just a man. Stand aside. The haft of Rastorlanth's spear caught fire, and he had to drop it. Wilms lunged forward, striking off Rastorlanth's head. Wow. Rip. There was a short, nasty battle. Okay, well... Once again, we've done that thing we do where we walk onto someone's land, beat up absolutely everyone, and take all their cows. The Grey Fox clan stole 7 cows, but what do we care? We just came back with like 30. Then he cut off his hand, he's still alive? Oh, well, okay, fair enough. We cut off his... You know what? Close enough, right? We cut off his hand. Yeah, I mean, the turtles, like, what do you expect? They actually asked for it. The Grey Foxes are in our tribe. Yeah, okay, so cattle raiding, even among allies or tribe mates, is not a problem. Everybody does it, it's not an issue, you know, nobody gets, like, bent out of shape over it. Actual raiding, that's a problem, that hurts relationships. But cattle raiding is not a problem. Like right now, here, we're gonna go raid them right back. See there, we just stole 31 cows to compensate for the 7 cows they stole from us. The Green Wings have a new chief. She is known for her impiety and her fondness for honey. Wow, interesting. Ah, okay, I think this is the Dwarves event. If we share this information with another clan... Okay, so while exploring the mountains to the northwest, your people find a disused mine shaft. A hunch made Kalai take them a long way into it. As they descended into its depths, they heard sounds. Before proceeding much further, they decided to come back home for advice. Yeah, let's investigate the sounds. Why not? We'll send Wilms. And we'll send, like, 4 weapon thanes and 10 footmen with him. Cattle raiding becomes a problem if an actual fight comes from it. Yeah, of course. The Carls find 9 of your horses with their throats cut. The weapon thanes were despondent, for by allowing this to happen, we had shamed our patron god. Remember, Elmel is the horse friend. It would be disastrous to attack or accuse the wrong clan. So, the sacrifice will keep the horse killers away, and divination will reveal them. Let's conduct a divination. The ancestors said this crime was committed by the turtles. Well, it's time to attack them. Look, turtles, I don't know what you think you're doing, but this is not a good issue. Shouldn't attack our horses, bro. Shouldn't attack our horses. We were spotted. Well, let's kill as many as possible. We will sacrifice to Humak. We will charge. Although the turtles tried to retreat, we pursued relentlessly, and they could not escape. We drove the turtles from the battlefield, striking them down as they fled. We took 0 casualties, we killed 30 of them, and wounded another 50. Yeah, the turtles are not wise. The turtles were expecting our attack, so we knew they had slain our horses. The people were glad we had struck against our treacherous foes. Yeah, that's what you get. And the Arnorings stole some cows, but you know what? No one cares. We're being raided by the woodpeckers. The apples warned us. How the turntables. Let's take captives. Let's maneuver, take captives, and we'll use the Splinter Rock, because I don't want to spend any magic. We struck the Splinter Rock with a sword. We took 31 captives from the woodpeckers, including 12 auxiliaries. We captured 7 horses. We did lose some guys, but mostly it was wounded, not death. We have 31 prisoners from the Woodpecker clan. Let's ransom them for 155 goods. Very nice. Doesn't the Splinter Rock enhance the magic we spend? The Splinter Rock just counts as magic. Greatly improved combat magic. I think it basically counts as spending combat magic, as far as I know. Why isn't YouTube telling me about your streams? I don't know, dude. You should just keep on checking. Keep on checking. Alright, so it is Earth season. We are planning to do a hero quest, so what I want to do is I want to send an emissary to someone who owes us a favor. The Ormarth owe us a favor, and we want to ask for magic. And we will bring them 15 goods. Quizshow seeks a gift of magic from them. How much magic do we seek? Let's ask for a little bit more. They said they attack... come on now, Ormarth. Unable to do anything for us? Rude. Okay. Dorosaur finds a bunch of small trolls rooting around in the grain bins of his stead. They've eaten some of the grain and have ruined more of it. You're familiar with these creatures from the old country. They are Trollkin, the stunted and sometimes simple-minded offspring that most trolls are cursed with. You know, I occasionally get the urge to roll around in the grain myself. Alright, thank you. I think we just drive them off. We don't need to take them as thralls. Or we can drive them off or kill them, whichever. Splinter Rock counts as 3 magic. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we drive them off. Whatever. It's fine. I want more magic. I really want more magic. So we're gonna do a thing. Okay, the woodpeckers owe us a favor. Can I ask them for magic? I will take them 10 goods. There we go. In Dark Season, we're not gonna do anything just yet. So I'm actually just gonna pass Dark Season. This is one of the events I had to roll them an ants option to in the mod I'm working on. Perfect. Perfect. The customary amount. Okay, good. So we got 3 points of magic from that. That's good. We're being raided by trolls. Unfortunately, we no longer have the bagpipes. We outnumber them. We're gonna try to drive them off. I'll skirmish. I am gonna use the head of Markanth. So the trolls pulled back in confusion. Unfortunately, Markanth's head crumbled. Huh, interesting. Okay. Hjord, one of your weapon thanes, one of the chubby weapon thanes, complains that he was insulted when invited to dine among the wildcats. He was fed disgusting rotten food while his hosts dined well. He asked for a towel to wipe his hands and was given one which was dirty and full of holes. They meant to slight us, Hjord says, and I say we should punish them for their gross insolence. Some of the other weapon thanes murmur their support for Hjord's words. What happened to the bagpipes? They burst. They got used up. Hjord is right to complain, so a couple people are saying to protest. Umathkar says to forget it. Kalai says to protest. Aslandar wants to compose a poem. I'm inclined... Okay, so the ring is pretty united that we should send a delegation to protest. I mean, 4 out of the 7 say we should protest. 2 out of the 7 say we should compose a poem. So what do y'all think? You are our clan ring here. Who is our law speaker? I think nobody's very good at it. Hend is very good at custom. So is Aslandar. So is Inent. So is ASCII. Yeah, so we've got 4 people on the ring who are very good, but nobody who's better. We'll protest. They claim to be offended by your accusation of poor hospitality. Hjord is a fool, and you are fools to be pressing his claim. Wow. Rude. Okay. Ever since the Namolding clan joined the tribe, there has been increasing trouble between the priestesses of minor fertility cults. Encouraged by their counterparts among the Namoldings, your clan's part-time priestesses of Merlota, the Pig Mother, have become increasingly bold in demanding special privileges. The dispute has just exploded as Merlota priestesses prevent the grain priestesses of the goddess Ezra from using the communal shed used for fertility magic. Scold the pig priestesses, encourage the priestesses to find agreement, scold them. ASCII, if this dispute continues, our pig magic will be strong, but our crop magic will be weak. This is not a matter for the ring. Yes, well, you know, pig magic is good and all, but the pig women and the grain women can be reconciled. I mean, we do have amazing leadership, so I think we can probably... Let's try to find agreement. Okay, they were able to resolve their dispute. Great. Okay, we found dwarves. Look at this. So, the exploration party you sent to the disused mine returns to report a remarkable series of events. They fell down a hole in the shaft and found themselves in the middle of a community of Mustali, or dwarves. There were humans there, too, ones who acted just like dwarves. The underground kingdom is called Dwarf Mine. The dwarves told your explorers that they were ahead of schedule, which seemed to please them. They even gained an audience with the king of the dwarves, Isidilian. After Isidilian asked them many questions, they were allowed to leave. Okay, so yeah, these are Gloranthan Dwarves. Gloranthan Dwarves are, like, significantly technologically advanced compared to humans. Gloranthan Dwarves live in a very mechanistic, communistic society, devoted to the repair and upkeep of Mostal, the world machine, who is their god / their guiding philosophy. They're very much not the usual fantasy dwarves, put it that way. Aren't dwarves the reason nobody else has any tech? they're not the reason nobody else has any technology, but they do have higher levels of technology than anybody else. I don't know. The first few moments of contact between dwarfs and Orlanthi will determine our relations between our peoples for a long time to come. They are foreigners. We can't expect them to behave well. Send a trade delegation. The dwarf's dead god Mustal was foe to Orlanth because Mustal hated change and Orlanth is the son of change. This is true. Dwarves can be fearsome opponents. They have peculiar and powerful weapons. I say we send gifts. Yeah, I'm gonna send gifts. We're gonna send him, like, 20 goods and, like, 10 cows. Who leads the delegation? It should definitely be our bargainer. How many warriors do you send along? Let's send, you know, like, a number. Not a huge number, but some. Our party did not meet with the dwarf king. Something called the schedule seemed to forbid it. However, Isidilian sent word through a pale dwarf-like human ambassador that he was pleased by the gift. Okay, good. Send him a cow worth of our finest ants. You can't invent iron, it's naturally occurring metal. Not in Glorantha. So, in Glorantha, there is a metal called bronze, which is roughly equivalent to our bronze, but is also naturally occurring. That's what most people use for most of their technology. The metal that's called iron in Glorantha has magical properties, and in particular, iron hurts elves and trolls badly, and it also rejects magic. Unwrought iron or unforged iron denies the presence of magic around it. It can absorb spells, it can protect you from enemy curses, all that kind of thing. Tempered iron that's been forged, is just much, much stronger than any other metal. Alright, so it is dark season. Come storm season, we're going to try to do a hero quest. We have a decent amount of magic. We have good relationships with our tribe. Our tribe will send us help to do a hero quest. And, yeah, we're in pretty good shape. Do I need to recruit any more weapon thanes? I don't. I have 35 weapon thanes. That is more than I need. Cold forged iron. Yeah, iron that's not tempered. We don't need to launch any raids, really. I mean, we could try to launch a cattle raid. We could try it, but we might not succeed, and it's not important right now because we're doing fine, so I'm just gonna pass the time. Okay, some of the women of the clan have noticed that the number of mouths to feed in the clan have gotten quite large, although at least food stores are currently adequate. They say it's only a matter of time before some of the bloodlines complain about not having representation on the clan ring. When the ring presses them, you admit that the situation is not yet extreme enough that the clan needs to split. Well, I think it's time we throw a feast. All enjoyed the feast. Several minor arguments between families drove home the original point. The clan would soon be too large. Okay, well, we threw a feast. That's great. So, now it is time for a hero quest. We are going to perform the quest of Elmul guards the stead. So when Orlanth left on the Lightbringer's quest, Elmul guarded his stead, driving off many enemies. This quest can strengthen our defenses, gain fine horses, strengthen our leaders or the quester, ward against chaos, or reconcile the weapon thanes. So I think it's time to do it. And like I said, we are going to try to send Kalai. Quest must be tough enough to survive the rigors, wise enough to perform the steps correctly, and ideally a hero. We're gonna send Kalai. He's our best. He's our best dude, and we're going to try to strengthen our leader. We will ask the tribe to help. Well, I guess actually we could send Randalyar. I'm actually gonna put this to a question to y'all. Do we send Randalyar, who is less good in his skills, but is an Elmali cultist? Or do we send Kalai, who is better at the skills that are relevant, but is an Orlanthi? Up to you. Either is defensible, either could succeed, either could fail. Both also are kind of old, which is actually a little bit of an issue personally, but they're the same age, so whether they die or not, you know, we'll see. Isn't worshipping a different god a penalty? Yes. Can someone who isn't El Mali do this quest? Yes. You can do quests for other gods. It's just you are penalized somewhat. You want to send Randalyar? Okay, let's send Randalyar. Alright, so the people have gathered their magic to help propel Randalyar into the realm of the gods. When this myth begins, Orlanth is about to embark on a great quest to repair a world shattered by chaos. He leaves his loyal Thane Elmo to defend the stead of the Storm Tribe. So what benefit do you seek? We seek the benefit of strengthening clan leaders. Randalyar was unable... Okay, well. Never mind. God damn it, Randalyar. I mean, at least he didn't die, you know? That's okay. I'm gonna get rid of our bad feelings here by raiding the turtles. Because fuck them, you know? Just fuck them. I can put a point of magic. Our objective is to plunder. We don't have the sword anymore, so we don't need to worry about that. I say let's charge. We rushed the turtle formation while they were still performing their rituals. Wilms catches a glimpse of his cousin, Jorator. Wilms is actually shaping up to be pretty good. He is renowned in combat. He's not great at anything else, but having a renowned and a couple very goods is not bad. So Wilms catches a glimpse of his cousin, Jorator, confronting enemy weapon thanes. They are too far away for Wilms to intervene, and in another second, Jorator falls, stabbed through the heart and throat. The turtle thanes disappear into the melee. What should Wilms do? He should fight bravely. He's renowned, but he's not a hero, so let's fight bravely, press the enemy hard. Wilms hacked into the press, calling for the warriors who had struck down Jorator to come and face him. More fools they charged him out of the press. He killed them both. Okay, so our magic threw them into confusion. We captured 20 cows, 16 horses, 32 goods, took no casualties, oh my god. And yeah, once again, we killed or wounded everyone on their side of the field. And the Arnorings stole 13 cows, but that's okay. Well, okay, the turtles are trying to bribe us for peace. ASCII says we should demand more tribute. Apparently your auxiliaries can heal stabbed throats. Yeah, apparently. Our auxiliary is pretty good, what can I say? Yeah, I'm gonna demand max tribute. Vordessa said the turtles wanted peace, not thraldom. If you want more cows, you will have to come take them yourselves. Okay. They heard Yermal laughing during the Sacred Time ceremonies and said that misfortune would plague us until we replaced at least half of our clan ring. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, but we grew. We got a lot more cows. We got more people, more horses. Good market. We have 15 magic. Okay. We're gonna go heroism and destiny. That's fine. We're not gonna go quests, because we're not gonna try to do a quest this year. We're gonna go war, herds, crops. We don't really need mysteries. I'll probably go trade. Brangbane died of old age. Okay, that's fine. Don't really care about that too much. We have 35 nobles. Who's this elusive guy? Yeah, it's like, 2, So in terms of the young'uns, we've got Enent, who is good. Enent is good, she's on the ring. We've got Drenyan, she's not good, she's not on the ring. We've got Inastara, she's really not good, she's not on the ring. We've got this guy Intagarn, who is an Elmali. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Intagarn might be the guy that we need to start grooming to be our next chief. His stats are not great, unfortunately. He's a little bit old to have stats this shit. If he was 19 with stats like this, I would absolutely be focused on him, but he's not that good. Who else? We've got Kuschel. He's young and he's good. He's an excellent bargainer. Putting him on the ring wouldn't be a terrible idea. Who else is young? Nobody else is young. Wilms is 52. He's good, but he's 52. I mean, what can I say? Yeah. Do we actually have a bargainer on the ring? We don't. We've got Kalai on the ring. He's renowned for combat, but I don't think we need a renowned for combat guy. Oh, he's renowned for magic, too. Okay, so we need him. He's valuable. We could replace him with Natalina, I guess, but that's not really an age help. Yeah, I would like to get Kuschel on the ring. So I think I'm going to kick off Hend. Well, no, but the other... yeah, because he worships his Ceres, right? So yeah, I'm going to kick Hend off. And I'm going to put Kuschel on. Yeah, Intagarn is just not very good, is the thing. So we'll do that. Oh, we're being raided by the horse spawn, are we? Okay, well, interesting. Oh god, we killed 55 of them. Wow. Yeah, the problem is just that we don't have very many good... I think it actually is time to start getting nobles killed. Via exploration without much assistance. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're sending a party to Snakepipe Hollow. Who's this guy? Where did this guy come from? I don't remember seeing him. He's not very good, though. Yeah, so, like... don't get why people are so eager to help us fertilize our crops. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, this lady who's just good except for one very good. Actually, this one's worse. Yeah, this one's the worst. This is the single worst individual we have, I think. So, we're gonna send Anastara with 5 footmen to Snakepipe Hollow. There you go. A new clan arrives in the area and claims part of your land. Like you, they left their homes in Heortland because they cannot bear the tyrannical rule of the Pharaoh. You have claimed more land than you need, and we have more need than land, says their chieftain Elgain. Surely, as good Orlanthi, you will allow us to live here. Interesting. Offer to adopt them into your clan? If we give them land, we are assured of their gratitude. ASCII, come on now. ASCII's rude. Too many weapon things among this ragged clan. No Orlanthi owes anything to any other Orlanthi. Okay, this is an interesting point. So there's 3 overriding rules in Orlanthi life, alright? Those 3 rules are: 1, violence is an option. B, nobody can make you do anything. And 3, but remember, nobody can live alone. So those are kind of the 3 guiding principles of Orlanthi life. No Orlanthi owes anything to anybody else, but no one can live alone. Now, Enent is making a good point, which is that adopting them into the clan would be the way our ancestors would do this. They'll be more tractable when we get some hot food into them, feast them. Yeah, I don't think adopting them is actually wise. We're already such a big, powerful clan, we don't really need to adopt them. I think we ask them to go, or we give them some land. I think we ask them to go, because we're actually using most of our land. They said the Bakad clan was grateful to us for our hospitality and would seek land elsewhere. Later we learned they'd found a place to live. Okay, that's good. So where's the Bakad clan? Oh, they're way the hell out there. Damn. They're known for surviving pursuit by terrible foes. I'll just, let me just go give them some presents. Hey, welcome to the neighborhood. We're the Confused. We're the leading clan of our tribe. We're good guys. Nice to see ya. Okay, we are being raided by the turtles. This is a cattle raid. We want to take captives, actually. Wow. Interesting. So, we took one captive and suffered 1 million casualties. Well, I'll ransom him. I mean, sure, we're being raided by the Tanaharts? I guess we'll maneuver and drive them off. Had to maneuver under a deadly rain of missiles. That's a shame. Darndriv, are you good at stuff? You have very good combat. Okay, fight bravely. Hey, look at that! After Darndriv cut down an enemy leader, the Tanahart Thanes focused their deadliest combat magics at him. A whirlwind spirit picked him up, meaning to hurl him from the battlefield. Darndriv took control of the spirit with a trick he had learned in Sacred Time and sent it roaring back into the Tanahart ranks. Oh, well, we lost another 20 people. Okay. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? I'm using... no, I don't need to use the Raven Banner here. We're gonna skirmish. We exchanged missile fire with them, but never closed. Okay, interesting. Alright, so we just got raided 3 times in a row. Boy. Boy, howdy. We only have 18 weapon thanes. I'm gonna recruit back up to 27. Okay, the Makati extravagantly praised our gifts. That's good. We have too few farmers. No, we don't. Oh my... What is... Fuck, are you kidding me? Alright, I'm going Splinter Rock. And our goal here is to take captives, and we are charging. We struck the Splinter Rock with a sword. Weren't able to take any captives. Did take some casualties. Actually, we took more casualties than they did. Okay. Interesting. This is probably Yermal. It might well be. While clearing some forest, your Carls find an ancient cart decorated with dragon insignia. It is very old. Well, good to trade. Tested to see if it's magical. Our clan magic will be strengthened. Okay. If we disturb it, the dragon newts will come and destroy us. No. Is it magical? It has no magic in it. Put it on display. There we go. Hey, 3 magic and a treasure. Okay, so, yeah, we're a little bit, we've been raided. The clan is actually doing fine. Way too many sick, and we've got a lot of wounded. I think sacrificing to Chanala Roy is probably a good idea. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we healed 22 of our wounded. Are we pro-dragon? Yes, we are pro-dragon. Anastara is still exploring. Let's go explore the dragon newt wilds, shall we? Let's send this guy. with a couple of weapon thanes and 10-footmen. Sora Goodseller, a trader priestess of the Talking God, comes to trade with you. In the course of a routine trading session, she shares some news. By helping to start a new tribe, you change the face of Dragon Pass. Afraid of your tribe's power, the other clans are gathering themselves into tribes. The Towerling, Tanaheart, and Greenwing clans have joined together as the Esterelder tribe. The Aranwith tribe is made up of the Vostang, Bakad, and Woodpecker clans. Finally, the Old Owl, Turtle, Varmandi, and Anzarni clans have confederated as the Balmir tribe. Other clans are considering forming tribes too. We can warn the Dragon Newts. Good to have some Inhumans on your side. Sacrifice to the gods. Convey the news to other clans. Argue for war with another tribe. I mean, we could go warn the Dragon Newts. Sure. Which tribe do you warn them against? The Esterelders, because that's... Okay, so the Esterelders have the Tanahearts. Oh, what's that other tribe we've been fighting with? This clan is probably fine with us, to be totally honest. The Turtles. So the Balmir or the Esterelder are probably our enemies. Let's go with the Bakati like us, and the Vostangi and the Woodpeckers have nothing against us, so that tribe's fine. Yeah, let's warn them against the Esterelder. They thanked us for the warning, but said they did not wish to be beholden to us further, or that is what their frantic hissing seemed to mean. Anastara's exploration to the north is attacked by a group of outlaws. Well, try to fight them. The outlaws were more full of talk than fight. Anastara chopped down several, and her party scattered the rest. Okay, Estereld. Okay, cool. Well, members of the expedition to Snakepie Hollow have come back, so that's fine, I guess. Let's look at the ring real quick. So we've got Darndrev. He's young. He's also bad at stuff. That's the thing. He's just so bad at stuff. And Astara is pretty bad at stuff. Anent is good at stuff, already on the ring. Intigarn is very mediocre at stuff. Kuschel is good at bargaining, but that's it. Yeah, we just don't have any... We just don't have any good young'uns. Look. You're going back to Snakepie Hollow. You're going back to Snakepie Hollow until you either die or get good. Ah, our expedition to the Dragonute Wildlands has returned. We found a cache of loot in a cave. A party of Dragonutes came upon us as we transferred the goods to our horses and seemed alarmed but did not attack. In this cache of goods was a magical treasure. The treasure is a spear carved from the tooth of a dragon. Our god talkers said that it will help us pierce through defenses erected against us. Well, that's pretty cool. We're being raided by trolls. Okay. We shall skirmish. Darndrev dodges a spear thrown by a troll hidden in the darkness and collects his courage for the fight to come. Go where the fighting is worst. Darndrev fought like a madman, striking with a torch in one hand and a sword in the other. He ran from our steads to the pastures and back, pausing only to rally our warriors or strike down any troll who dared face him. Okay. Okay, Darndrev. Okay. Yeah, so Yermal still wants us to replace more people. I keep looking at Darndrev, but he's just so bad at stuff. He's like, I don't like that. And our only other El Mali, Intigarn, is also bad. I need to start sending Intigarn out places. Intigarn, go to down here. No weapon thanes. 10 foot. Go. Do we have a fresh trickster for when we lose our old one? We do not. Two handsome young men of the clan are captured by outlaw women. The women ride quickly onto Ortola, grab the men, and ride off. Both men are married. Randall Yar recommends we do nothing. ASCII recommends we send a war party. Umathkar says to send a war party. Kalai says to conduct a divination. Inent says to send a war party. Aslandar says to do nothing. Do nothing and they will soon be home. They will be sheepish with their wives and proud among the men. Interesting. I'm inclined to either do nothing or send a war party. I don't think there's any point conducting a divination. I mean, we know what's happening here. Yeah, let's send a war party. We'll send this guy. And we'll send, like, 6 weapon thanes and 20 footmen. Okay, we found the outlaw women and their fellows and fought to drive them off. When they saw how strong we were, they fled, leaving behind the captured men of our clan. Our fellows thanked us for saving them before they were forced to commit acts that Ernalda would have disapproved of. Find the women and roll them in ants. Okay, we got 2 people exploring. We have raid potential. So, if we look at the clans, the Turtles are in the Balmir tribe. We're already feuding with them. The Tanaharts are in the Estorelder tribe. We're feuding with them. Let's attack the Turtles, because fuck them, am I right? You know I'm right. And we'll ask for help from the Apples. Okay. Yeah, let's not, it is a bad thing, but let me put it that way. I think we're gonna skirmish, sacrifice to Orlanth, spend a point of magic. So the Turtles had to charge through a withering hail of missile fire. We drove the Turtles from the battlefield. We took no casualties, killed a whole bunch of them, and we took 22 cows, 13 horses, and 23 goods. So, let me get this straight. We organized a raid against the Turtles. We asked the Apples to help us. The Apples sent warriors to help us, and then, while we were off fighting the Turtles, the Apples rode onto our land and stole our cows. Fucking Apples, man. Yeah, fight him, Inastara. The outlaws wounded Inastara, but they didn't kill her, though. They should have killed her. $200 IQ play. Alright, so the Turtles are begging for peace. Look, give me 50 cows, and I'll let you live. Oh, well, they gave me 50 cows. That's amazing, actually. Okay, it's time to steal our cows back from the Apples. We have been spotted. Okay, our goal is to evade, survival. We're trying not to kill people. Let's go. Oh, well. Okay. We were trying... Look. We were trying to leave, but they charged into us, and we were forced to kill them all. I'm sorry. It's just what happened. And then after we were forced to kill them all, we were compelled to take all their cows. You know, I don't know what to say. It's just what happened. It's just what happened. Oh, wow. So we warned the Dragon Newts against the Estor Elders. The Dragon Newts have now raided the Estor Elder tribes. And, like, wiped them out. We will gain their esteem by helping them. We are not obligated to help them. Blame it on someone else. Heard there are shamans in the area who seek out clans who have just been raided. They offer to send bad spirits against the enemies of those who hire them. Interesting. We may be responsible for their problem because of the warning we gave the Dragon Newts, but that doesn't mean we should admit it. This is an excellent chance to get two foes at one another's throats. I'm legitimately so tempted to try and tell them that another clan, that our other enemy clan sent the Dragon Newts after them. I'm so tempted to do that. Tell them it was the turtles. No, they're in the tribe with the turtles. I would tell them it was the Tanaharts. What did ASCII say? ASCII said we are not obligated to help them. Yeah, I would tell them it was the Tanaharts if I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Bro, aw, man, I can't, hold on a second. I can tell them it was the turtles. It was the turtles. They believed it. Oh, we found a tear shed by Chanela Aroy's son. That's amazing. We can't perform rituals for our herds this year. Our reputation is amazing. We actually lost some people because of all those freaking raids, but we did get 7 more head of cattle. We're just good on stuff in general. We're doing good. We're gonna try to perform a quest this year. We're also gonna put points into war, because we always have to put points into war. ASCII's rep is almost at Hayort level. Yeah, pretty close. I'm actually gonna keep 5 in reserve. Our crops are fine. How are our people doing? Darndriv still kind of sucks. Drinian still sucks. Anastara actually sucks a little bit less, but literally has no combat ability. I only just noticed that. Literally doesn't know how to fight. Yeah, this is not great. Should I go piss off Crag Spider? I don't think I should. I think I should send this guy to Snakepipe Hollow. With like 2 weapon thanes and 15 footmen. We have 2... No, we don't. Shut up, Umathkar. Oh, hey! The Turtle Clan has come to propose a peace settlement. We both have crafts to trade, young people to marry, and other enemies to fight. Why are we wasting time fighting each other? Tempted to have a way to end Crack Spider with the powers of ants. We are always ready to talk. Okay, they give us gifts worth 17 cows. Okay, they very subtly tested the strength of our magic as they approached us. Why would they do that if their motives were good? He's renowned at magic. He actually knows that. Oh. Oh. Okay. We'll give them gifts worth 10 cows. If anything, the talks made the bad feelings between our clans even worse than they were before. Okay, well, fuck it. Fuck them. We don't care about turtles. Let's send, this guy. Let's send this guy south. Ugh. This is Korang again. He's done this before. I'm gonna tell him to ask later. Yeah, ask later, that's fine. Alright, it's fire season. You know what that means. It's time to raid the turtles! We'll ask the hen darts to help us. Okay. So we outnumber them grotesquely, like 3-1. I think our goal here is to kill as many as possible, and we charge in. His name is Endoro, so the turtles have an Orlanthi Windlord. Whenever seriously threatened, he vaults into the air and flies to attack someone weaker. Kalai has come close to Endoro's, perhaps close enough to cut him down. Kalai is renowned at magic, so he should use his own magic to vault and meet Endoros in midair. Endoros looked shocked when Kalai jumped to meet him in the air. The Windlord's parry was weak, and our hero's sword sent pieces of Endoros' army clattering onto the battlefield. We roared as Kalai followed his enemy down. Okay, well, we wiped him out. The Wildcats stole 8 cows, but that's fine. The Muscovy has a new clan leader. Darndrev found and eradicated several nests of chaos creatures, recovering valuable metals. Oh, but yeah, okay, so we had promised to leave the turtles in peace. Well, you know what? It'll be okay. It's fine. Honestly, that penalty doesn't actually hurt us much because we had a lot of magic anyway, and our mood was very high, so it's fine. It was worth it just to kill turtles. What can I say? Our crap people keep not dying. Yeah, it's actually funny. I'll be honest, it's legitimately funny. I'm gonna send him out again. Like, go to Carofin. Yeah, go to Carofin. Intigarn found nothing because he's a failure. We're being raided by the horse spawn. Well, we actually lost some people that time, but that's okay. Why do we want them to die? Who? The people in the clan ring? Because, okay, so we have 37 nobles, right? So that's the max number of people that are available for the ring. But if you look here, if you count up the people listed here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have 18 people listed. If we kill people, they can be replaced by new people, which is useful. For Humakt, or for Elmo, yeah, we could get the shield bonus. I like Steadfast, because that helps us defending. Can I? Oh, I can upgrade the okay, I'm gonna upgrade the temple to Elmo, so we can have three blessings. Warriors of the Bayberry clan burst into the stead of Derek, one of your prominent Carls. They beat him severely and slash him with their swords. They also hurt his wife, Dorasa, when she tries to intervene. They flee before other defenders can be roused to fight him. To fight them. Dorasa says they are taking vengeance on Derek for beating one of their clanmates after a drunken meeting in the forest lands outside your Tula. They'll be satisfied if we can convince Derek to forgive their crimes. Yeah, we don't want to raid them right now because it's planting season. So we can encourage Derek to sponsor Poetic Revenge. Yeah, wait, no, I gotta do it. Man, Derek doesn't believe in the power of poetry. Come on now. Derek, how can you not believe? Come on, look, we've got Randalyar on the ring. How can you not believe in the power of poetry? Jeez. I'm gonna try to persuade him to forswear vengeance. Nope. Oh, well, okay. Stirring warriors to attack the men who beat him. His intended victims were badly hurt and our Carls cheered. Okay, well, you know what? Fine. That's, you know, whatever. Whatever. Does anyone... Okay, so they're saying that our chance of success in a hero quest is good, so we'll try another hero quest in Storm Season. What are Carls? Right, okay, so... Thanes are the nobility, weapon Thanes being like the knights. Carls are the landed farmers, the people who have farms and cows and etc. Kottars are like the poor farmers who have less land, worse land, they don't have cows, they like man the, they watch the sheep and the pigs and stuff like that. And then of course Thralls are basically slaves. We don't have any Thralls because we don't keep them. Darndrev is exploring. There's some places we haven't gone yet. Let's send what's-his-face way over there. The expedition to Tarsh has returned. Their king Arim is getting old now, and much of the glory of his tribe rests on the shoulders of his twin children, Varstapur and Vestenbora, who have miraculous earthquake powers. Interesting, okay. And Darndrev was given valuable gifts in Tarsh. That's nice. Sacrifice to Uroks to get the win more but take more casualties to increase noble turnover. Does that actually increase noble turnover, though? I mean, because weapon Thanes and nobles are not the same thing. Right? Like, we can have 32 weapon Thanes, but we have 37 nobles. I don't think losing weapon Thanes changes over our nobles, technically. I think it just... Earthquake powers are cool. Yeah, earthquake powers are pretty cool. You right. You right. Go visit the dwarves. Okay, let's go see Dwarf Valley. Let's send Darndrev over to Dwarf Valley. And you know what? I'm not trying to get him killed anymore. We'll see how it goes. It makes nobles more likely to die in battle. I don't know. Okay. Representatives of the Hendart clan and the Orlmarth clan come before the king. The Hendart delegation says, the Orlmarth clan seems convinced that ours is a nest of chaos when nothing could be further from the truth. We sacrifice to the Storm Bull regularly. The Orlmarth delegate snorts. Of course they would deny it. The Hendarti request that Aski find the Orlmarthi 30 cows worth of goods and order them to change their ways. Needless to say, the Orlmarthi poo-poo their claims and suggest that the Hendart be admonished for making false accusations. Kalai thinks we should do a divination. Randalyar thinks we should get the two clans to agree. Aski doesn't have an opinion, because he's mainly focused on murder. Umathkar is just glad they're not trying to do something terrible. Anent wants to rule in favor of the Hendarts, interestingly. Okay. I'm gonna try to get them to resolve their differences, and if that doesn't work, we'll conduct a divination. Hey, there we go. Aski held private discussions between the two clans, thoughtfully considered both sides, and reminded them both of the many times they had cooperated before and after the Rolvim Ants tribe was formed. Finally, the two parties agreed that their friendship was stronger than any disagreement and promised to work together in the future. They praised Aski as a true king. So I'm pretty sure that what happened there was, I mean, Aski does have excellent leadership, so yeah, he helped out, but also he had Randalyar just like whispering in his ear the whole time. That's definitely what happened. It is dark season. Let's look at relations. Who doesn't love us? Known for their hatred of chaos, the Orlmarthi actually like us quite a bit. So do the Hendart. The Turtles. You know what? Let's try to end the feud with the Turtles. Let's try to resolve the feud. You know, we've been beating them up for a long time. We'll take them, we'll bring them like 25 goods. We'll send our negotiator. with a reasonable Garrett guard. We'll try to figure it out. Intigarn, kill as many bandits as possible. Oh, well, okay. Intigarn just absolutely wrecked him. And, we have stolen a bunch of shit from the horse spawn. That's nice. Okay, Kuschel is trying to make peace with the turtles. Alright, Herdalos, take it easy. Turtles accept your gifts and give them grudging praise. So it says we can offer them wealth. Okay, we can offer them wealth. How do you feel about 60 goods? Okay, we ended the feud. That's fine. So we have now ended the feud with the turtles. Now we only have a feud with the Tanahards. Did our channel a Roy cultist lead a raid and murder people? Possibly. Alright, let's try the quest again. So, quest. Elmul guards the stead. We're sending Randalyar. We're asking the tribe to help. We are trying to strengthen our clan leaders. Okay, here we go. So, Orlanth leaves on his great quest, and Elmul remains to protect the stead against the forces of chaos. The Eater of Skin, a chaos monstrosity, comes singing the rending song which makes the people bleed. So, the way this goes is Elmul... I actually don't know right here whether we want to let it tear you apart or protect ourselves with Orlanth's shield. In all cases, Elmul just kind of takes the punishment. I'm just not sure which of these options we go, so I'm actually going to click on a hint. Thrust your spear into its eye. Okay, so he thrust spear into its eye. The spear pierced the creature's eye and it screamed in anger. The creature ripped at Randalyar with one of its 7 mouths and tore open Randalyar's chest. Before the creature could remove the spear, it groaned and died. The people rejoiced. Only after he has defeated the creature do the people of the Storm Tribe see that the fight has broken Randalyar into pieces. They wail in despair, our defender is gone. What do the worshippers back in the ritual ground do to help Randalyar knit himself back together? I'm pretty sure it's tears. Okay, so Randalyar knitted himself back together and everyone rejoiced. Then more chaos enemies come. The next is the Author of Sores, who causes old wounds to fester. I think we lance her with your spear, right? I'm pretty sure it's just the spear for all of them. Or is it the legs? Chop legs? Okay, we'll chop her legs. The creature caused the scalp to crawl from Randalyar's head and then bite at him as if it were a rabid animal spear. The Author of Sores shook and howled. Green muck oozed from the creature's body and it fell upon Randalyar, melting whatever flesh it touched. Her head came off, but leapt forward and tore at Randalyar's chest. Soon the creature's head stopped moving, and then the rest of her did too. The Author of Sores was slain, and the people cheered. Okay, again, after he has defeated the Chaos Invader, the people of the Storm Tribe see that the fight has broken Randalyar into pieces. Can I also just say, I really like the nature of this art, where you look at him and you're like, oh, he looks like he's in bad shape, and then you go, oh, his arm's off, and then you go, oh, his leg's off, and then you go, oh, no. How do we know he could do it again? Okay, give him your tears. He knitted himself back together. Then comes the Maker of Bad Growth, who says, I will slay you by causing the soft parts inside you to multiply like maggots, so they will burst you open like a too-full sausage. I think this time it was we burned him with our brightness. I think that's what it was. The creature caused Randalyar's face to swell until it fell from the front of his skull and writhed upon the ground. Oof. Well. Let the wind of Orlanth's sword make him small? Does Elmul have fire? Yes. Elmul is a sun god. Run around him on a hallowed horse. The creature became dizzy and its brains turned to pink ooze and dripped out of its ears. It jumped on top of Randelier's horse, smothering him. Oh, the brightness burnt away the extra parts when he healed. Okay. Boy, I don't remember this. I throw the spear. The spear came back out through the neck, and the monster writhed on the spear like a drunken puppet. Let the wind of the sword make him small. Okay, strength till small leapt into Randelier's mouth. I guess we let him tear you apart. Oh, no. That's a real bad. That's a bad thing. Yeah, Elmo Guards the Stead is a hard quest to do. Alright, while on an exploration and trade mission north of Jortula, your people are approached by a trio of dwarfs who wish to trade with Orlanthi clans. Referring to their leader, they say, Isidilians say we not yet reached schedule point where unauthorized may trade with outsider humans, but we individuals with own souls, not just parts of machines. We wish to prove such and enter trade immediately. Your explorers come back to ask what to do. Okay, so these are crazy dwarves. These are, you can call them crazy dwarves, you can call them heretical dwarves. In any case, these are dwarves who have rejected the Mostali orthodoxy and are have left their place in the world machine, basically. So, for dwarves, that has serious consequences. Like, for example, dwarves are immortal. As long as they're part of the world machine, as long as they're fulfilling their function, dwarves don't age and they don't die. Heretical or crazy dwarves do. So these guys are actually giving up a lot, although they may not know it. If we want to maintain our relationships with the dwarf mine, we should probably report them. The other option is to trade treasures. I actually don't know what I should do here. I'm tempted to report them just because I don't want to piss the dwarves off get the dwarves pissed off at us. So yeah, I'm gonna report them. Is good you respect schedule, broker daughters recycled, affirmative, affirmative, in exchange for service, us grant silver. Okay, so we need a new clan chief. Because our clan chief is dead. So, in theory, we should have an El Mali as our clan chieftain, because we are an El Mali clan. Unfortunately, we don't have any El Mali who are actually any good at leadership. I mean, we've got Intigarn, but Intigarn's not good at stuff. Oh boy. I mean, I guess I make ASCII the clan chief? Did we make a mistake at the quest? I'm actually not sure, but that's one of the quests you can lose even if you don't make a mistake. And then I guess I need to put somebody on here who has a different god. I'm gonna put Wilms on the clan ring. He worships Odela, he's got excellent combat and very good animals, so he's not bad. Or we can put Intigarn on the clan ring. Just to have him there. Yeah, let me put Intigarn on the ring and hopefully he'll slowly improve. Okay, we're being raided by the Tanaharts. This shouldn't end well for them. We smoked them fiercely. Took 5 captives. Wow, we had 12 footmen killed. Using the magical Aroin's Tear, our healers restored 31 of the wounded to health. Interesting. Okay. We'll ransom the prisoners. Well, our reputation is real good. The new girl isn't terrible? Well, we'll see. Okay, so heroism and destiny. I don't know why we're suddenly allowed to put 2 in each of those, but I'll do it. I will for sure do it. Alright, let me do that. As Landar died of old age, his kin were not very sorry to see him go, as he was difficult to live with. Oh no! No, our trickster died! Ah, shit! Ah, shit! Okay, so Elmal and Yilmalio are not the same person. Necessarily. They might be. I mean, it's certainly possible. But it's not for sure. Put it that way. Alright, so who have we got to replace the trickster? We've got Orngarin. Orngarin's not bad. I mean, she's good across the board, she's excellent at plants, she worships Ernalda. So we could replace Umathkar with her. Who else? We've already got Anent and Astara. Darndrev still remains pretty sucky. Yeah, Yelmalio is the god of the Sun Dome, is one of Yelm's children. Yeah, I kind of want to get Orngarin onto the ring. So let's pop Umathkar off and put Orngarin on. But then we still have a spot. Okay, who do we have for... We've already got good magic. We've got Kalai for magic. We've got Aski for leadership. Not as good as it was, but still decent. We've got Quistjil for bargaining. We don't have anybody for animals, really. For custom, we have Aski, I guess, which is a little bit terrifying. For plants, we have Enent. Yeah, we could put Eurestia on there. Or we could put Wilms on. Wilms is pretty good in a variety of options. He's a little old, though. I mean, all of our options are a little old. We could put Hend back on the ring. He is renowned. Yeah, and he's very good at custom. So... it's either Hend or Hengal. But we already have a Channeler Arroy Worshipper on the ring, so I'm just gonna put Hend back on. Who's Barntar? Barntar is the farming god. Barntar is god of farmers. Uralde is god of cows. Oh, wait. Gareth could act as trickster? We have a trickster? Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hey, we have another trickster! He is 17 years old. Did anyone else suddenly pop up? Okay, well, Hend, I'm sorry. You've been booted off in favor of this 17-year-old trickster cultist. Okay, here's Korang the Ugly back again. Let's seek a bride offering a gift. We will look at the... I know, the Oral Marth. Yes, let us see if we can get him an Oroxy bride. We'll offer you 40 goods to marry this ugly person. Ah! She had been divorced several times. Korang was pleased to marry her nevertheless. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Ah, we're being raided by the horse spawn. Fuck you, horse spawn. Okay, well, once again, we had 7 people killed, so that's a shame, but our population is still growing. We've cured his bloodlines. Well, don't know. You know what? You know what? I've just realized something. I'm gonna turn Pathfinder off and Feared Women on. And then I'm going to explore with my crappy people. Let's go exploring way down in Beast Valley. We'll send... Yeah, we'll send him. With, like, 2 guys. And we'll go down here into the mountains. And we'll send you with, like, 2 guys. We have not yet completed the 2 hero quests. I know! We're trying. We're trying. I propose a new hero quest for the crappy people. Send them to try to woo Crag Spider. Okay, your warriors come together to complain that not all of the great and ancient families of the clan are getting their due in the clan hall. They say that many bloodlines are unrepresented on the clan ring. Why should we obey the ring when our kin are not on it? No one can make us do anything, and unless our families are properly respected, we do not wish to do what you say. Other people whose families are represented on the ring say the clan is ungovernable because it has grown too large. They suggest that about a quarter of the clan should split off and seek a new Tula of their own. I don't think we need to do that. I think we can just give gifts to the complainers. Yeah, let's give gifts to the complainers. Okay, well, farmer morale went down, but our morale is so high, it's fine. Corstardos, a member of the Woodpecker clan, comes to you seeking aid. Plant people have descended on our Tula and demand the right to worship at our shrine to Flammel. They will harm us if we refuse, they say, but we do not want our shrine strengthening the magic of the deadly forest folk. Okay, so, yeah, the elves. So, I don't know why the Woodpecker clan has a shrine to Flammel, because Flammel is primarily an elf god. Flammel is another hero who became divine, but he's strongly associated with the Aldriami, the elves. So it's interesting that they have this shrine in the first place. But, do we fear the brazen tournament? I say we don't. The elves hate us, we couldn't convince them the sky is blue, we are not obligated to help. Flammel, who was killed and then came back, loves elves more than us. It is unlikely he's paying attention to this dispute, though. Yeah, that's the thing. Flammel is the god of vegetation. And he's primarily an elf god. I don't want to fight the elves. I'm gonna try to see if we can make this happen. Okay, good. Both sides of the dispute said they were satisfied. Perfect. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. In terms of relations, we have literally hundreds of goods. I would actually kind of like to... No such thing as a normal Orlanthe clan? Yeah, that's true. Let me do some trade. let's send... Well, he's very good at bargaining. Let's send this. Let's send Intigarn to buy treasures from... we've literally never talked to the mule deer, so yeah, go talk to the mule deer, see what's up. Oh, this is Derek's problem again. Dorasa says they are taking vengeance on Derek for sending warriors to their Tula. The warriors Derek sent were in turn taking vengeance for an earlier attack against him. Yup. Okay, so once again, this is spiraling out of control. We gotta launch a legal claim. Let's try that. We didn't work last time. Let's try it this time. We'll send this guy. He's good at custom. Hey, Aluso successfully argued the case, and their clan ring ordered them to pay reparations for taking revenge too far. Fantastic. Darndrev's exploration is attacked by a group of bandits. Try to kill him. Okay, well, he was wounded, but not dead. We can limp along with too few farmers? What do you mean, too few farmers? Food situation seems okay. We have plenty of farmers. I don't know what you're talking about. We have farmers. Our farmers are not a problem. We could handle another 3 hides of cropland. Yeah, I'm gonna push the cropland up, and I'm gonna clear some of our wildlands, because that will help us catch intruders before we get run into them. Drenian is still exploring. Who else could be sent out to explore? We can send you to explore. You will explore way up there. Drenian found nothing. A flint arrowhead with great hunting powers if Odela is on the clan ring. Well, Odela is on the clan ring, right? The first arrow? Yeah, we'll buy the first arrow. 200 goods? No. We're being raided by the Tusk Riders. Gross. Okay, I'm not sure how to fight the Tusk Riders. I think probably skirmish, because they're going to charge at us. We'll sacrifice to Orlanth. We'll spend a point of magic. Oh, well, we exchanged missile fire, but never closed. That's fine. We lost one guy. Okay, the Grey Foxes want cows. We have enough cows. That's fine. We'll give him cows. And our crops did very well this year. Oh god, a gigantic chaos creature. Oh no. Sacrifice to Urox, sacrifice 25 cows, sacrifice 10 cows at least. Hold on. Your magic is excellent, your magic is renowned, okay. The Uroxi are well disposed towards us and live to fight chaos. They will come. Let us send for Uroxi warriors. 2 great holy warriors of Urox came to aid us. They said we should call on the Stormbolt for his aid. Okay, let's sacrifice to Urox. That's fine. We'll sacrifice 40 goods to Urox. The creature ate some of our cows. The God Talkers said the crimes were good. Urox would aid us in our battle. Well, we attack now. We slew the creature. It decomposed over a matter of days, and we had to keep everyone inside their steads. Where it died, nothing would grow. Gross. Super gross. Okay, I don't think we can do a quest this year. Yeah, we shouldn't hero quest now unless we have a crisis. And unfortunately, it's been a few years. So we're kind of suffering a little bit on the whole situation. The clan mood is dissatisfied. Rude, how dare they be dissatisfied? The clan is not too happy with the way things have been going. Well, it's time for a feast. We're gonna have a large feast. We're gonna invite the neighbors. Perfect. We have plenty of food. In fact, I'll do it again. Okay, Anastar has been wounded by bandits again. Redo sword named Death to get the mojo back? Yeah, maybe we should. Okay, great warriors of the death god Humok assemble in your clan hall to petition you for help. Molding explorers found a nest of walking corpses while exploring to the east. It is our duty to Humok to wipe out these beings which are anathema to him. It is your duty, as good people of Dragon Pass, to help us, for all of us benefit when the undead are slain. We'll send warriors. Askey's just like, don't refuse them. Don't do that. Sacrifice, send warriors. Yep, let's send warriors. I will send... I mean, we've got a ton of weapon thanes. We can afford to send, like, 8. They said we were honorable and departed with our warriors in tow. Okay, cool. It is storm season. Who do we have? I'm gonna recruit up a couple more weapon thanes. Well, okay, the traitor of the Wildcat clan is dead. The Mule Deers have a new chief. And we're being raided by trolls. Okay, we wiped them out. That's perfect. Our warriors again complain that some of the old families of the ring are not getting their due representation. Okay. I think it probably is time to split. Yeah, it's probably time to split the clan. So, I'm gonna pick volunteer. So you can choose the worst troublemakers. That makes the clan, like, happier. But I think it hurts your reputation a little bit. You can choose those best equipped to survive, but they take more than a quarter of your goods. If you choose volunteers, I forget exactly what they do, but I think that's what I'm gonna go. Eventually, a quarter of our family stepped forward. Do you split off your own Tula and give the new clan some of your land? I think we do have a lot of excess land, so that should be fine. And then they'll be our allies, and they'll be right near to us. So they chose to call themselves the Rangdani, said they would be good neighbors to us. Okay. A delegation of beast folk come to your clan to warn that you have gravely offended their people. What did we do? What did we do? These emissaries bristle with powerful magics. Okay, but I didn't do anything. And if that happens, you will surely be destroyed. Ironhoof will come back, and if that happens, you will surely be destroyed. Can we offer them compensation? I have, like, hundreds of goods. Can I give you a bunch of goods? Okay. That's fine. We don't have enough warriors to defend ourselves? Well, that's just sad. I have heard disturbing rumors about the activities of our enemies, the Tanahards. Well, okay, I guess it's time to attack the Tanahards. Okay, so we lost a bunch of people, but we will be blessed with many children this year, and we're positive on food. And we're still positive on goods as well. Okay, so heroism, destiny, quests, war, crops herds. Maybe it's because we demanded tribute from the Ducks all those years ago. Maybe. I don't actually know how to stop that tribute. It just happens. How we doing in terms of farming? Food situation seems okay. Yep, we still have enough farmers and enough... They took so many cows, the bastards. How dare they? We have plenty of food. Check that the new clan is in the tribe. It's not. The Rangdani? I don't think it's in the tribe. It is allied to us, but it's not in the tribe at the moment. Oh, wait, it is in the tribe. Oh, that's great. They're known for worshipping a dead river goddess. Interesting. Okay, split from us. Their chief is Durasor. They're in our tribe. The Roll them in ants. Did our nobles change at all? Nope. Still the same. Okay, we should try to do a hero quest this year. We might not do Elmulgard's the Stead. We can actually look at Elmulgard's the Stead here real quick. Okay, so... the Eater of Skin. So the Eater of Skin, you have to drive the spear into the creature's eye. Then you have to protect yourself with the shield. Then you have to be stepped on and throw it. Okay, so there's 3 steps to that fight. Spear, shield, then feet. Then the Author of Sores came. There's nothing specific about that. Then the Maker of Growth comes. The Maker of Growth should be burned by the light. I'm not sure if it's, not sure if you have to wait and do other things first, but should be burned by the light in the morning. Interesting, okay. But the Eater of Skin is definitely spear, then shield, then feet. The Author of Sores, there's nothing specific. And then the Maker of Bad Growth, it's the light, but I think that might be you have to do the other ones first. And then you have to do the Teller of Lies. And you have to tell her you won't follow the woman. Then you have to say Orlanth is not defeated. The Orlanth will always be the king. And then you have to say, then you have to give him the horse. And tell him you will leave the Storm Tribe and serve Chaos and burn him up from the inside. Okay, so we can try that again at some point, even though but the clan is just not very powerful. I mean, we've got Intigar and his bargaining is excellent, but everything else sucks. I would probably have to send Kalai to do it. But I'd like to try to do that this year. I'm just gonna skip Sea Season. We have too many hunters for the wild lands. We're being raided by the horse spawn. Okay. Lost some people there. The Lysang clan. Nobles from the Lysang clan come in their formal finery to tell you they intend to kill as many of you as they can. Because we have told you this is not secret murder, which is a crime, we will kill you legally, which you deserve because ASCII killed all 4 sons of our chief for no reason. We have thought well of you in the past, but this transgression is too terrible to go unanswered. ASCII, I didn't kill them for no reason. I killed them to start a war. We're getting soft and weak. Oh! Oh, I see! Good night, Sestrar. Thanks for watching. Wow, okay, ASCII out here just throwing down for no reason. I don't... okay. ASCII's the king, we have to support him. Alright, we're ready to fight. ASCII, why did you do this? We have too many hunters, I think he said. Take it down to like 40. Okay, the warriors are back from their mission to slay walking corpses. They said the fighting was fierce. One of them was slain. They said there was no treasure to be found in the monster's lair, but that is the way with walking corpses. Okay, so we're back up to 26 weapon thanes. Imagine outlawing your thing. Well, here's what I'm going to imagine. I'm going to imagine raiding the Lysangs. That's what I'm imagining right now. They're in the Keldon tribe. We're feuding with them. Yeah, I know we're feuding with them. It's because ASCII murdered the sons of their chieftain, but we're not going to talk about that. We do outnumber them. Let's not spend a point of magic. We will kill as many... no, I guess Humak doesn't actually help us if you don't have the sword. Okay, our objective is to plunder. Let's skirmish, sacrifice to Orlanth. We exchanged missile fire, but never closed. Well, we killed a whole bunch of them, but we didn't get any loot. And the Ormarth stole some cows. Jarang, on the road, he asks the clan council for help. He claims his stead is haunted. Objects move about. Wailing noises come from nowhere. Jarang's wife and child have even seen an apparition. The people are afraid that their steads will be haunted too. ASCII thinks this is the fault of the Lysangs. Build Jarang a new stead. Conduct a divination. Launch a legal claim. Horvatar Farsi once conducted a case against a spirit, so there may be precedents for outlawing the ghost. Where did the sword go? We gave it to the tribal regalia. Jarang must have forgotten the name of one of his ancestors. Let us make sport of his foolishness. Alright, we're gonna sue the ghost. The ghost claimed it could not oblige us by leaving this dead, for it had promised the Lysangs that it would vex us. They sacrificed a sheep to me, and so I cannot answer your suit without opening myself up to a countersuit by the Lysangs. Oh, I see. The ghost's like, I was rightfully bribed to cause this trouble. Well, we're gonna launch a legal claim against the Lysangs. They said we had proven ourselves their enemies and no amount of legal jabber would convince them to release the ghost from service to them. Okay, well, it's time to attack the Lysangs. Here we go! Let's call on the apples. Oh, we're only facing a few of them. Yep, we will kill as many as possible. Perfect. Alright, so we wiped out all of them again. We took 25 cows, 3 horses, and 18 goods. We suffered no casualties. That'll teach them to send ghosts after us. The people were glad we had struck against our ghost-loving foes. After the attack, the hauntings stopped, and we assumed that the Lysangs had released the ghost from its obligation to vex us. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for sending ghosts after us. How dare you? You think you can just send ghosts at us and get away with it? You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna steal your cows as well. Oh, well, okay. Never mind. The problem was not solved. No, it was solved. It was solved. The ghost left. See? The ghost left. It all went fine. It was perfect. I want more magic before we try hero questing again. Is it possible to exterminate other clans? I don't think it's possible to technically exterminate them, but it is possible to hurt them so badly they run away and you never see them again. We do have more allies than enemies, which is good. Who owes us a favor? The old owls owe us a favor. I would like magic, please. Could I have some magic? Oh, the Anzarni's former chief stepped aside after a dream said that it should be so. Two unknown people come to you seeking temporary refuge. They seem to be foreigners. They do not know the proper greetings and speak only the trade language. Their clothes are tattered and it is hard to say where they come from. We need food, place to stay, we'll fight. Fight bravely for you, especially from horseback. We'll stay for 10-15 seasons, no more. Interesting. They are not Orlanthi. It would be very unusual to make them Orlanthi. Allow a volunteer to sponsor them as guests. ASCII says he would be proud to adopt them. Okay, if ASCII's willing to adopt them, alright. There we go. They praised our generosity. Fine. I'm down for it. I'm down to clown. We still need more treasures. Well, I'm trying to buy treasures. I really am, but I just... Here. Remember when we told the Tarrowlings that the turtles had sent the Dragonoots after us? Yeah, that was a lie. And now the turtles and the Tarrowlings are fighting a vicious war. Perfect. Perfect. It's all going according to plan. Our evil plan. Seeks a gift of magic, the customary amount. That's fine, yeah. 3 magic, I'll take it. Ah, the year's harvest was a good one. Perfect. And the Old Owls grants certain clan members great insights. Yeah, I'll buy Quiven's Torque. How do you feel about 200 goods? Hey, we actually managed to buy a treasure for the first time ever. Amazing. Wondering if you can play a ghost lawyer in RuneQuest now as a character? Yeah, you can. I mean, you can play a person who has the power to summon and banish spirits and has legal knowledge for sure. All right, Quiven's Torque. It grants certain clan members great insights. Which clan members? I don't know. What insights? I also don't know. I want to explore my own Tula, because of course our Tula has changed over time. Okay, we found glowing rocks. Nice. While exploring the further reaches of our Tula, we camped near a small spring. As we kept watch that night, we were surprised to see many of the stones around the spring glow in the darkness like stars. Our crafters are excited about using these rocks for amulets. Cool. Orenstad, Thane of the Anzarni clan, plans a raid against the Telmori wolf folk and wants you to contribute a war party to the effort. Maybe you don't know much about these wolf people, but here is your chance to learn. The Telmori are fearsome opponents who fight in a different manner than Orlanthi warriors are used to. Our fears will be sharpened by contact with such foes, as a sword is sharpened on a whetstone. So if you're going for the long victory, you ultimately have to make peace with the Telmori, but we're not. So we could certainly do this if we wanted to. The Telmori are notorious for stealing livestock. Maybe we should make peace with the Telmori. The Telmori are a cursed and savage people who turn into wolves one day a week whether they want to or not. That is more or less true. Let's offer to make peace, why not? Peace is for pawns and stalks of wheat. We are men and live for war. Wow, okay, I see why ASCII likes this guy. You know what? You know what? Sure. Yeah, we'll send some dudes. We'll send some guys. Who leads the war party? ASCII. Obviously. Together our clans laid waste to the Telmori encampment, slaying their warriors and driving their women and children deep into the woods. Great. I'm glad yeah, that was a good thing we did for sure. Definitely positive. Alright. Let's explore our own Tula one more time. We found 10 cows worth of goods. That's nice. Okay, it's now storm season. We're going to try a quest. We're gonna do it. Gareth, we are not letting you lead a hero quest. That is a terrible idea. So we could try Elmulgard's the Stead again. We could try it. We would not send Intigarn. We would send... Old Man Kalai. If we were gonna do Jormungand's the Stead, oh god. We could also do Humakt the Champion. We could send ASCII to go do that again. That should not be too bad. But let's try Elmulgard's the Stead. I guess it's trying to send Intigarn? It's picking him automatically, so it automatically picks people for a quest, and it's trying to pick... It is trying to pick Intigarn, so maybe we should send him. Autopick is rarely correct. Yeah, I think it also is rarely correct. I personally think that, that Kalai has better chance of doing it, considering his skills. But if we wanted to, we could try to gamble on sending Intigarn and see if we can buff him by the quest. That might not be a terrible idea. Unfortunately, his combat is so bad, he's likely to just die. I'm sending Kalai. I'm sending Kalai. Okay. We are trying to strengthen clan leaders. Okay, so here comes the Eater of Skin. So we have to thrust the spear, we have to use the shield, then we have to let it step on it. We have to thrust the spear, we must protect ourselves with the shield, then we let it step on you, and throw it away. Perfect. It was burnt up and never seen again. Okay, now we give of our tears. Now we have the Author of Swords. There was no guidance in the myth about which option we're supposed to pick here. It's the third one is the light. This one lets... Because it says buffet her with the wind of Orlanth's sword. We don't have Orlanth's sword. We have Orlanth's shield. Chop at her legs. Okay, Kalai had sliced off her lower limb, so the Author of Swords died. Great. So we give of our tears again. Now we have the Maker of Bad Growth. We need to end by burning it with our brightness, because that's what kills it. So let's run around and then burn him with our brightness. Okay, Kalai's brightness burned the Maker of Bad Growth into runny yellow fat. The people celebrated this victory. Okay, we must give of our tears. He knitted himself back together. So, while guarding the stead the next day, Kalai is approached by a lost love. Kalai, Kalai, the lover says, you once loved me, but I was unfaithful to you. You were racked with sorrow, and that made you weak. Because of me, the upstart god Orlanth was able to beat you and steal your pride. Now that the world is dark and you are the only remaining light, I see the error of my ways. I have come to restore my love to you and restore your pride. Come with me, for I have made a safe place for the two of us. Leave these barbarians, and we will hide away until the darkness ends. So he did not steal my pride, he awakened it. The old love revealed itself as the chaos creature called the Teller of Lies and said, curse your eternal steadfastness, Elmo. In frustration, it departed. The next day, Elmo is approached by a blind oracle known to the Storm Tribe. Kalai, Kalai, he wails. Your master Orlanth is as good as slain, defeated in the land of the dead. It shows Kalai an image of his king, trapped in a pit and unable to escape. You must take Orlanth's place as king of the Storm Tribe, for Orlanth's day is done. Without a king, your beloved tribe will wither and die. Okay, so all of these are things that were said, but I think the important one is I would not be loyal to Orlanth if I believed him so easily defeated. So, unable to shake Kalai's steadfast loyalty, the Teller of Lies could do nothing but slink away. Kalai knows the Teller of Lies will return again and so makes preparations. Indeed, someone does come the next day in the form of the Emperor. What does Kalai do? Offer it your soul in the form of a fine stallion. The Teller of Lies eyed the steed greedily, trying not to smack his lips, and now we promise to serve chaos. The Teller of Lies was so pleased and so hungry that it devoured the horse Kalai had given him, but Kalai had tricked it. The horse was not his soul, but was also Kalai in his bright entirety. Now Kalai was inside the Teller of Lies, and could see that inside the Chaos Servant was nothing. Its ever-shifting forms masked only emptiness. Armed with this knowledge, Elmo tore it apart from the inside, using the sharpened edges of the shield Orlanth had given him, and the Teller of Lies, revealed as nothing, was destroyed. So, also, another interesting thing I want to mention, notice that during these quests, the name of the quester gets used through most of it, except when you have succeeded and done the right thing and properly represented the god, and then the name of the god is used. Kalai becomes Elmo by doing the things that Elmo did. Okay, so Kalai returns to the land of mortals, his quest a successful one. Our clan leaders said they all felt stronger and wiser. Perfect. Did that actually make us better at stuff? It did! It actually made Intigarn notably better at stuff. He used to be fair at combat, now he's good. Okay, did it make ASCII better at stuff? He was already really, really good. Anent is now renowned at plants and excellent at magic. Okay, great. Great, great, great. Gareth wants to build a shrine to Yurmul. Okay, excellent. So we did that. That was great. Now we only have to do one more hero quest, and we should be okay, I think. Everyone's satisfied. I could put... I'll be honest, I'm almost tempted to put Intigarn in as our clan chief sometime soon. But it is storm season, which means it's time for a raid. Specifically, it's time for a raid against the Lysangs. And we will ask the Grey Foxes to help us. Wow, we were spotted by their patrols, and they still can only muster 9 Weapon Thanes and 22 Spearmen. Yeah, I think we just charge. We can spend a point of magic here. Kalai recognizes Enderos of the Lysangs ranks. Enderos killed Kalai's sister-in-law. Tried to kill Enderos with combat magic, I think. Oh, wow! Interesting. Shouting the name of his god, Kalai summoned all his magic and hurled it at Enderos. When Kalai's magic hit Enderos, he swatted it aside as if it were a pesky fly. Then he gathered his own magic and flung it at Kalai in the form of a fiery javelin. Kalai could not avoid this, and fell. Although there was no wound on him, he was unable to leave his bed for weeks afterwards. Wow, I'm actually impressed. That's like, I mean, Kalai has renowned magic and renowned combat. This other guy must be really good. That said, we still wiped them out. I mean, we still killed or wounded everybody and stole 46 cows. Wow. The Nemolding stole 15 cows, but that's okay. Sent a wannabe Orlanthi to a true Elmali fight. But hey, we still won, so you know what? It's fine. We got a lot more people, 13 more cows, more horses, we're up on food, we're still doing great. We're gonna sacrifice for destiny and heroism, for war, health, herds, diplomacy, don't need to sacrifice for quests. What the hell, I'll go ahead and sacrifice for trade. We can't sacrifice for crops this turn. Elmul in 6 Ages is Yelm's son. Not entirely sure he's the same Elmul. Okay, so he is the same being. But there are different myths about him because these are different cultures. You know, they have different myths. They're, Madalena died of old age. I don't know who that is. But yeah, the different cultures have different myths about their various gods. You know, which is understandable and logical. Anastera has not aged well. Yeah, we don't have anybody new. Shame. Real shame. Okay, so it's sea season. We really only need we've performed one hero quest. We need to wait a year, and then we'll do another hero quest, and we'll all be fine. Our herds of cattle are too small. I know, ASCII, I know. I know that feeling. We don't have enough cows. It's time to buy some cows, boys. Let's go to the... Who has the most cows? The woodpeckers have the most cows. Hey, woodpeckers. I would like to send a large caravan. I will sell goods and buy cattle. Did we split the clan? Yes, we did split the clan. It was too big. We had well over 1,300 people. It was time to split. Elmul isn't as much of a thing in the lore now. Okay, so in RuneQuest, Elmul was never a big thing in the lore. Elmul has always been a secondary god in the Orlanthi pantheon. You know, second to Orlanth. It's like Elmul, Urox, Humacht, all of these kind of secondary war gods, they're all there, they're all worshipped, but they're not as big a deal. The interesting thing about Elmul, of course, is that Elmul exists in a bunch of other pantheons that don't include Humacht, that don't include Odela or Vinga or, you know, a lot of those other kind of specifically Orlanthi gods. Humoct is actually reasonably widespread. Stormbowl is featured in at least 2 or 3 pantheons. Orlanth exists, of course, in other mythologies, but he's not like a good god. He's typically a rebel or a force of destruction or something like that. Chanala Arroy is in several pantheons as well. Okay, what was I doing? I was exploring. Yeah, Wilms is still here. Wilms is still a good guy. And, you know what? He's gotten up to excellent combat, so that's nice. Darndrev, I might be able to use him for an Orlanthi hero quest to round things off. But let's send Darndrev out with a reasonable group to Kerofin. Our caravan is back from the woodpeckers. We got robbed, but okay. We got some cows. Okay, priests from the Grey Fox clan accuse the Orlmarth clan of using trickster magic against them. They say that Malia visited a plague upon the Orlmarthi, and the Orlmarth Yormalis then enacted a ritual to pass the plague onto the blameless Grey Fox people. They want 50 cows in compensation, and they also want to see the tricksters beaten by their chief. Aski has nothing to say. Intigarn wants to take it to a moot. Orngarn wants to penalize both parties. Enent wants to figure out what the truth is. We have plenty of magic. Let's conduct a divination. The spirits of our ancestors said the Orlmarth tricksters were blameless. Well, let's closely question them. Enent said the priests were clearly mistaken and had wrongly identified the tricksters as the cause of their misfortune. Okay, well, if we want to find in favor of the truth, we should find in favor of the tricksters. Because all the indications are they didn't do it. So is that what we want to do, or do we want to try and make both people unhappy, or take it to a moot? Siding with the tricksters feels wrong. A true Orlanthi right there. You can't find in favor of tricksters. Look at this guy. He's got amazing horns on his helmet. How could you find against him? These guys are clearly the tricksters. These guys are the priests. You said we would side with the truth as a priority? It's true, you did. Alright, we gotta find in favor of the tricksters. The tricksters thanked us for our mercy and gifted us with a broken flagon, which they said would give us good luck. Well, gave us a point of magic, so that's nice. It's fire season. You know what time it is. Oh, we only have 25 weapon thanes. Hold on. It's time to recruit a couple more weapon thanes. The old owls have a new chief. Their former chief died fighting sorcerers loyal to the pharaoh. And we are being raided by the Tanaharts. Well, let's put out a couple 3 points of magic. Let's take captives and charge. Rostalos, an arrogant Tanahart Thane, challenges Wilms to single combat. He holds 2 javelins instead of his sword, and Wilms hastily grabs 2 javelins from a fallen warrior. As Rostalos shuffles into range, Wilms sees him working combat magic on the missile he's preparing to throw. What should Wilms do? So Wilms is renowned at combat, only good at magic. Let's throw before Rostalos is ready. Uh-oh. Oh no! Wilm's javelin sailed harmlessly over Rostalos' head. Rostalos drew his arm back and threw. He used his magic to leap on the back of his javelin. That is infamously one of the earliest pieces of magic described as resulting from a hero quest. And as the javelin flew past like one of Orlanth's deadly winds, Rostalos swung his sword and cut Wilms in 2. Rip. The fighting was fierce, our magic threw them into confusion, we weren't able to take any captives, but we lost 2 footmen. Man, they called Wilms a footman. Ugh. That must hurt that old man's heart to be called a footman like that. Rip to a real one. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Look at this man. Don't pay attention to his face. His face is not great. Look at he's 19 years old. Perfect. Baronwolf, thank you. Thank you, Wilms, for dying and letting Baronwolf into the pool here. Oh, we also got our first Lanker Moi cultist. Did he spring out of Wilms when he got bisected? Must have. Yes, we've got Anastakos, who is very good at custom. That's nice. And then we've also got Baronwolf here, who is excellent at custom and very good at a bunch of other stuff. So, hey. So, Intigarn, you're great and all. I like you, but, get off my clan ring. We're taking Baronwolf. Actually, ASCII, you'll be on the ring, but not as chief. Can I not? Hold on. Baronwolf, you be the chief. ASCII, you could be on the ring, but you're not the chief, okay? Great. Great. Baronwolf will be the chief. Yeah, if we can do a couple of, if we can do something with Baronwolf to buff him, that would be... Honestly, if Baronwolf could do Elmulgard's the stead and succeed at it, he would become very, very good. Can he be king but not chief? Yeah, he can be king but not chief. That's not a problem. Let me look at custom. Who's good at custom? He's not good at anything besides custom is the problem. I guess we can take Kuschel off the ring because we're sending him out to make deals. So that's fine. And then we can put Anastakos on there. Oh no! Enothea, who married Korang, has left him. She confessed that she could not wake up in the morning next to a face so terribly ugly. The people are all very sad that Korang's heart has been broken. Man... But, okay. So our expedition to Carofin has returned. Darndriv encountered explorers from the Orlmarth clan and exchanged promises of friendship and cooperation with them. Wow. 2 children have been pretending to be the god Orlanth and Aroka the Blue Dragon. Somehow, their play has gone beyond pretend, and magic is gathering almost as if they were on a hero quest. I have never seen this before. Let the event play out. Interrupt the ritual or ask the gods to intercede. Interrupt the ritual. Let the event play out. Good one, Orngarin. Okay. Interesting. So... Anent, who is our magic expert, is saying to interrupt it. So interrupting a hero quest could be fatal, yeah, but letting it play out could also be fatal, because one of them is taking the position of Aroka, and this hero quest ends with Orlanth ripping Aroka in half. Okay, that's, we'll not, they're saying let it play out, we'll let it play out. Yep. See, the children continued circling one another almost as if they were dancing. It was almost too quick to follow, but somehow the girl playing Aroka transformed into a dragon, seized the boy with its long blue tongues, and transformed back. She fell to the ground, calling out for her mother, then she burst in an explosion of water. The boy playing Orlanth was nowhere to be found. Yep, that's the thing. That's the thing with hero quests. They weren't initiated. They didn't know what they were supposed to do. They called on magic they couldn't control. The clan mood is optimistic. Okay, great. You love to see it. How are we doing on cows here? We good on cows? What's the cow situation like? Cow situation looking good? Okay, good. Cow situation A-okay. Alright. Do we have any more exploration to do? I mean, we could explore the very far corner of Tarsh. Yeah, we'll keep sending this guy out. He's cool. Isn't the thing with hero questing that you can deviate from the myth and so end up changing what happened? To an extent, yes. It's dangerous and risky but possible, yes. Alright, so we're being raided by the horse spawn. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Splinter Rock. And skirmish. Okay, no casualties, wiped them all out. Perfect. You'll change it within the confines of the hero quest, not within reality itself. Well, that's not entirely true. The God Learners did actually succeed at altering the God plane to some degree. However, when they did that, it had terrible consequences in the real world, and eventually the gods destroyed them for their hubris. So, you know, kind of a backside, kind of a downside. Do we need to trade? How many horses do we have? Oh my god, we have when did we get 200 horses? What? Okay, yeah, we can sell some of our horses. The Wildcats have the most cows. Okay, hey, Wildcats, you want to buy some horses? I mean, damn. We're like horse spawn up in here. Can I sell horses and buy cattle or treasures? Okay, yeah, let's try that. A delegation of the Balamir tribe approaches your tribe in hopes of making a peace agreement. The clans of your tribe retreat to a moot to discuss the... Oh, okay, so they want to make peace on a tribal level. Our two tribes should ally to make war on another tribe. Make peace if they give a treasure to each clan. They should sacrifice for us. They aren't fit to clean our toenails. Interesting. Okay, so I think she's making a good point. Arnaldo will be offended if we make peace in Earthseason by making war. That's probably a good point. So I'm thinking either treasure or cows. I mean, cows are important. We can always use more cows. Treasures are also important. So let's try treasure. The other clans agreed with us. They gave each clan a treasure, a small tub of lotion called Heort's Balm. They said it should be dabbed on the forehead of our law speaker when arguing legal precedent. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. Turns the clan ring's practice of the law into magic for our herds. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. I didn't know that was even a thing. Aroin's tear heals wounds. We got a lot of... Look, we've got a lot of stuff over here. We're doing good. Clan magic is adequate. We're not questing this year, but we can quest next year. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip Dark Season real quick. Okay, Expedition to Tarsh has returned. We got plus 10 goods. That's kind of cool. Orlant's Rattle. Help some of our children grow up faster and become mighty warriors. Yes. Yes, I will buy... no, okay. He would... Wait, no, wait, hold on. We want to do it again. Hold on. Wildcats, I want to buy your treasure. I want Orlant's Rattle. Give it to me. Give me the rattle. Give me the rattle. Okay, the Orlmarth clan is arriving, pulling a cart loaded down with grain. Okay, well, Gareth has once again robbed our friends. We will give them a reciprocal gift. We have goods. I'll give them 20 goods. That's fine. They praised our generosity. Great. It is storm season. We have been raiding the shit out of the Lysangs. I will continue to do that because I think they're pretty much doomed. They're in the Keldon tribe, so we can keep raiding them with no problem. I think, actually, we don't even need to send all our guys, because we outnumbered them so dramatically last time. I'm going to send, like, half our guys, all our auxiliaries, and then I'm going to call on the Oralmarth to help us. Okay, yeah, so we have almost even numbers despite sending only half of our troops. So in this case, we can go ahead and spend some magic, and we can skirmish and sacrifice to Orlanth. Okay, interesting. So, I guess we technically lost, and they took some of our auxiliaries captive, but we actually killed a ton of them. Huh. Okay, yeah, we'll pay. We'll pay to get our people back. That's fine. Yermal's shield. Okay, yeah, we'll try. I'll try it. You know what? Here. How about that? People really hate selling. People hate selling treasures. It's amazing how much they hate selling treasures. Okay, now we launch the full-throated, full-blown raid. Yeah. They just hate selling treasures. I don't know what to say. They just hate selling treasures. Let's spend a point of magic. Charge. Kill as many as possible. Okay, Baron Wolf strikes down an enemy warrior, then another, then throws himself flat to avoid a blast of lightning. His combat is only very good. What's his leadership? His leadership is also very good. I'm gonna say lead our warriors to victory. Oh no, Baron Wolf had been sick a few days earlier and not fully recovered. He grew tired early in the fighting and he was wounded. Okay, well at least he's not dead. And we did freaking wipe him out. We drove the Lysangs from the battlefield, striking them down as they fled. We killed 45 of them and injured another 90 some odd, took 15 cows worth of loot. The Nemolding clan stole some of our cows, but that's okay. Alright, we're doing okay. We were slightly negative on food, but that's fine. Any children born this year would have great destinies. We are going to pump our magic into quests, and we're going to hope that we can pretty much do... We promised not to raid the Anzarni, Old Owls, Turtles, and Vormandi. When did we promise not to raid the Vormandi? But okay. That's fine. Spend all we can on the mysteries. We don't need to do that. We need more cows. I agree we need more cows. Karendra died of old age. Not a huge problem. Let us go to the woodpeckers and sell horses and buy cows. Large caravan. Go, Kuschil. Oh, those are the clans in the tribe we made peace quest. Yeah, the peace with. Yeah, that's fine. Is that rep fully on Hjort? Pretty much. Pretty close. There's only 105 horse spawn raiding us. That's actually kind of impressive. We've killed so many of them. Yep, there we go. We killed a whole bunch more. So Aroin's tear was used up. Its power was at last depleted. It is no more than an ordinary rock. Alright, let me look at the clan ring here. Baron Wolf still doing well. Who's new? Liz Melder. Liz Melder is bad. Liz Melder is not a good, not a powerful person. Shame. Shameful display. But yeah, we're trading for cows. Trying to sell horses to get some cows. Yeah, we can send Intigarn to... The Anzarni have the most horses. Send Intigarn to... the... sure, the Vormandi. Once again, sell horses, buy cattle. Oh, no. Robarth, a member of one of your most prosperous families of Carls, is attacked by two brothers from the Arnoring clan. His mother, Damasa Glendara's daughter, looks on helplessly as they skirmish. Robarth is wounded, but manages to slay one of the brothers, Berthalor. This fight is a deadly reiteration of one that occurred about 10 years ago, when all three combatants were children. It grows from a long-running feud between the two families, which started when Berthalor's grandmother stole a fine stallion from Robarth's. Wow. Private feuds have a way of becoming clan feuds, yep. Make certain this does not damage our relations. Vamar Oskulson waited until the boy who had killed his father was a man, then he killed the killer with the same stone. Interesting, okay. Outlaw the family. I'm almost tempted to think that's become reasonable at this point. Roll them all in ants, I agree. Let me try to end this feud. They said they would attempt to restrain Berthalor's relatives, but could make no promises that they would succeed. Well, screw you. Caravan is back from the woodpeckers, that's great. Outlaw everybody, we will get herd magic. That would be funny. Yeah, this event chain literally started in the first year of the game. We didn't allocate any clan magic to battle, but I am going to try to steal some Lysang cows. Because they deserve it. There we go, 30... Oh my... Wow, 32 cows. That's an impressive number of cows. 8 horses for 36 cattle, and we're being raided by the Tanaharts. We outnumber them more than 2 to 1, so let us charge and take captives. Wow, they beat us. Despite the casualties being, once again, grotesquely one-sided, they technically won. See, anytime I see something like this, I'm like, okay, so we're strong enough that they can't actually beat us, but they held us off long enough to steal some of our horses, and then declared victory as they left. Using the law makes our cows better. I guess that's true. Harbard, the willful child of well-liked Carls, has done the unthinkable. He has desecrated your Elmo temple, throwing cow dung all over the holy shrines. When asked why he would do such a thing, he only shrugs. His parents are beside themselves with shame and anger. The God-talkers conduct the usual rites to restore the balance of the temple. The trickster is saying to outlaw him and see he is killed? That's weird. Outlaw him, let the kinfolk deal with it. Must be certain to purify the temple. Send for shamans to see if the boy is possessed. Desecrating a temple is an awful crime, but he has not yet been initiated and is not yet responsible for his actions. Well, let's see if the boy's possessed. No shamans came. Oh, well, okay, never mind then. Alright, I guess the shamans just aren't interested. I'm gonna raid the Tanaharts, just because they've been a real pain. Did we... Okay, we didn't promise not to raid them. The loathsome dung thrower, exactly. Yeah, we're just gonna charge in, kill as many as possible. We'll use the rock. There we go. We took 27 cows, 14 horses, 32 cows worth of goods, and we wiped out a whole bunch more of them. Imagine one kid having all those poop in there, nobody batting an eyelid. Oh no. And the apples stole 15 cows, but that's okay. We were still net positive on cows. Alright, Earth Season. I don't have anything that I need to do in Earth Season. Rastorlanth comes to ask you if you know the details of the sword story, and if you will share them with his clan. Do we know these details? Well, the Oralmarths are our allies. Hold on. Do we actually know the sword story? I think we do. I think we do. Okay, good. Yeah, he thanked us and departed. That's fine. The Esterwelder have a new queen, Yaransor of the Towerlings. Their former king, Orstelar, stepped aside after deciding to devote his time to wood carving. Okay, fair enough. Reasonable. Yeah, they're in our tribe. We're being raided by the Tusk Riders. I will spend some magic. The Tusk Riders attacked while we were still sacrificing, but we beat the crap out of them and only lost a few people, so it all worked out well. We could sell some of our horses. We could, but I don't think we will. Okay, so it's time to perform another hero quest. In terms of what we can do hero questing-wise, we could do Gloranthan Dwarves. We could do Chanala Arroy Heals the Scars is relatively easy, I believe. We can't do Arnalda Feeds the Tribe. We can't do Aserius the Conciliator or Lankermoy Finds the Truth. We could do Uralda's Blessing, which is a very difficult quest. I think we do Gloranthan Dwarves, and we buff, this guy. Where the hell did Yermal find death? He just found it. He just found it. Hold on. Alright, let's look at lore. The sword story. Here it is. Okay, so there's no quest associated with this, but this is the story right before Humach the Champion of how Yermal found death. So, we can read this. So here's the sword story. In the old days, there was no death or violence. There was simply no need for it. There was more than enough room for everything to grow without limit, and everything did. Voraya was born the first time when Earth peeped above the ancient sea. When Arnalda had grown, there was the Green Age. When she had enough golden grain to hoard, then there was the Golden Age. When people had not enough food, they began to quarrel over it. Then the goddess invented gold and tried to use it to pacify her people, but it only gave them more to be greedy for. Greed became so great that even the gods were infected, especially Yelm, who wanted all the gold for himself. Fighting broke out among the gods, at first for greed, but later for revenge, anger, and hatred. This was called the Gods' War. There was a god named Yermal who did not have much going for him. He was less than a stick picker because he had no kin, no friends, and no place to live. He had no ring. Yermal always desperately wished to impress his betters. When the Gods' War became very violent, he was hiding in a dark place, and he saw something which he had not seen before. So he took it. He went to the first person he saw, who was Grandfather Life, the first person. Side note, also known as Grandfather Mortal, and we'll see why. Yermal asked Grandfather if he wanted to try out this new thing. Grandfather would have refused, but he had previously passed up chances to be Master of Thunder and Lord of Mirror Polishing, and he was sorry he had lost those powers. He agreed to try out Yermal's new find, and so Grandfather became Grandfather Mortal when he died. He was the first person to ever die, and because of that, all of us descendants must die. Yermal went then to Humach to show him the death thing. Humach was a god, and he did not have any misunderstanding about it. He used it, first to sever his ties from his kin, and so he absolved his king for the heinous deeds which he, the god of death, would do after that. Orlanth was so moved that he has always respected Humach for his honor and fierce code, and gives him a place on the ring even though he is a foreigner. When Orlanth saw the new thing wielded by Humach, he wanted to use it in one of his contests against the Emperor. He took it to the weapon contest. Yelm loosed his far-flying arrows. Then Orlanth wielded death in the shape of a sword, and so the Emperor was the first god to die. Howling, the Emperor fled on the trail which Grandfather had taken, and hid in the underworld. One day, Orlanth scolded Yermal, and so Yermal tricked Orlanth with a copy and took back the sword Death. Then Yermal lost it in a guessing game as part of a wager with Warlord Elf. Elf enchanted it to be an axe and cut down his dwarf foes. For a laugh, Yermal tripped Warlord Elf, and the weapon fell into the hands of Iron Man, the dwarf hero. He then cut down the elves. Yermal offered to make many copies for him, and the greedy Iron Man agreed. Confused by so many, Iron Man did not miss the original Death, which Trickster stole. Then many gods got a hold of the weapon, and they were quick to use it. In this way, the power of death was passed among all of the tribes and all of the gods who wished to wield such a thing, and death was held prisoner without honor. When Orlanth and the Lightbringers reached the edge of the world, they had to enter into the underworld to continue their travel. At that place, where sky, earth, and sea meet, Orlanth gave up his possession and attachment to death, and he named Humoct to be the honorable wielder of it. In this way, Orlanth gained entry into the land of the dead, and with that judgment, Humoct gained control of death once again. I wonder if the trolls are fleeing the underworld to escape Yelm's spirit. Yes, that's exactly what happened. When Yelm died, he went to the underworld, which was a dark, worm place full of trolls, where the trolls lived and were content. And when he arrived there, he was, of course, the sun, and he burned the trolls, and they fled, because they could not tolerate the close proximity of the sun god. And so they came to the surface world, which was now dark because the sun was dead. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. But yes, that's exactly what happens. Okay, let's pass Dark Season and go into Storm Season. Oral Dog is a proud warrior. He wants to join us. We've done this before, as I recall. So yeah, let's do that. That's fine. And now it is Storm Season, and let us try to perform another quest. Why don't they go back there? I'm not clear. They may not know how anymore. Okay, so Gareth, we're not letting you lead a hero quest. So in terms of, I think my proposal is that we perform Orlanth and Oroka, and we send Darndrev, and we try to use that to strengthen him. His combat is excellent, which is good for Orlanth and Oroka because there is fighting involved. And if he dies, he's not a big loss. And we can try again. We'll have another shot at trying. The other option would be to try and send Baran Wolf to do Elmul Guards the Stead again, but I'm not sure we could do that. Yeah, I want to send Darndrev to do Orlanth and Oroka. So before we do that, we read Orlanth and Oroka once, but let's take another quick look at it. So Orlanth and Oroka. So Orlanth went to fight Daga. Daga, he promised to kill Daga, speak to him, threaten him, curse him, and then drive him off or kill him. He was unable to win. He took blows and he left. Then he went and he fought. He heard about Oroka, went to go get Hilaire out. He brought a sack with the 4 winds, a clanth, a twisted vine, a leather rope, spent a year chanting songs of power, ate the splendor bread, drank the wide brew. He defeated the trolls and took the dark wind. He defeated Gagarth, took the wind of above, met the dark woman and seduced her. Then we got to Oroka, and we released the dark wind, released 4 winds, released the upper wind, caught the fatal breath, and then we went into its mouth and tore it apart. This is the quest the kids did? It is. This is the quest that the kids were doing. Alright, let's try it. We are trying to make the quester stronger. Okay, so the Arnaldo Priestess says the words, I have fought with my brothers already and most of my nephews. I will speak to him, threaten him, curse him, and then I will drive him off or kill him. Alright, goes to fight Daga, take a few blows, then flee. Beat the enemies and take something from each one. The third enemy is the mysterious Dark Woman. Fight the Dark Woman or try to seduce her? Seduce? Okay. Darndrev showed the soles of his feet to the Dark Woman so that she was unable to resist his progenitive powers. They laid together, and as they did so, the Dark Woman cried out that he was leaving a child within her. Gentlemen, try that and let me know how it goes. I don't think it will work out. Okay, on his way to fight the dragon, Darndev encounters another hero quester, a Yoroxi warrior who claims to be from another place and time. You need me to protect you from the chaos that kinslaying will bring you. I need you because I must serve Orlanth in order to continue my quest. I demand the right to come with you as Orlanth's brother. Interesting. I actually don't know what to do with this. But okay. Yeah, let's go, my friend. Sure. The Oroxi grumbled something about Darndriv not being a careful listener, but came along nonetheless. Okay. So, when Darndriv arrives for the fight against Aroka, he's surprised to see many chaos creatures swarming towards him. I knew this had happened, now there's chaos in the world, shouts the Stormbull. Go fight Aroka, and I'll fight them off. Okay, let's do as the Stormbull says. Alright, at last Darndriv finds the lair of Aroka. He uses the things he brought with him and the things he took from the enemies he bested along the way to fight the dragon. First, Aroka opened its eyes to destroy the mind of Orlanth. The storm god released the 4 winds, and each of them cast its weapon into the eye of the dragon, blinding it. Aroka lashed out with its tongues. Orlanth released the upper wind, which dried out the snaking enemy. Aroka roared out its fatal breath, but Orlanth captured it inside the sack of winds and threw it away. Then Orlanth strode into its mouth, seized the upper jaw with his hands, placed his foot against the lower jaw, and with a shout of victory tore the dragon asunder. A great flood of blood, water, and mead swept over the land. Inside was Hilaire, the dragon, the rain god, who was his friend afterwards. Hilaire was sent against Daga, and Orlanth went too, pounding the land and covering it with rain. Orlanth captured Daga and put him in a jar. Soon Arnaldo was nourishing again, and drought was banished. Yay! Successful hero quest. Why mead? Don't ask. There's always mead. Okay, so now, here's a question. Now, how powerful is Darndriv? Well, he's wounded, interestingly. That doesn't seem to have boosted him much. Yeah, that doesn't seem to have boosted him a lot, but, you know, even a little is good, I guess. Doesn't look like he gained any levels, though. He's still not great. I'm gonna go attack the, I'm gonna go attack the Tanaharts again. Because they deserve it. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna burn their steads, because they, you know, they suck. We burned 3 steads before the Tanaharts mustered enough warriors to force battle. After we drove the Tanaharts off the battlefield, we burned 4 more steads. Okay, and we pretty much just wiped out whoever was trying to stop us. So we burned 7 steads, we stole 25 cows, Oraldag distinguished himself in the fighting, and we took no casualties. Okay, we've performed 2 hero quests. So we should be pretty close to winning, right? Crops, herds, destiny, heroism, war, diplomacy, trade. Alusu died of old age. At the end, he was crowing with delight at having outlived all his enemies. Those foreigners we took in as guests have left. They thanked us for sheltering them, said they would speak well of us. Okay, that's fine. So... yeah, so we've completed the requirements for the victory, right? We just need to do the Elmo quest. We already did the Elmo quest. We need 3? I thought he said we only needed to do 2. We performed 2 hero quests since Einarth the Prophet brought us the 10-year ring. Okay, I'm actually not going to do anything this year just because we've been going for over 3 hours and I want to see if we can do this, so I'm just going to skip through this year. Kalai calls the rest of the clan ring to discuss his dream. For the past week, I've dreamed of a god talker driving an ox cart with a statue of Orlanth. His companions wear no shirts and played horns and drums, but the oxen were some foreign land and the god talker never took a breath. When the cart gets to our boundary stones, I wake up. Tonight will be the 7th dream. We should do something. Okay. Well, let's meet them at the boundary stones. We will send the king. Okay, Aski led a small group to the boundary stones but found nothing unusual. He decided to stay until the next morning. At sunset, the ox cart arrived, its driver glowing with hero light. They exchanged the greeting and then gifts. Each of them then recited a poem they had composed. People listened more intently to Aski afterwards, saying he had been blessed by Orlanth. The clan was glad we had befriended someone who must surely have been a great hero quester from far away. Hey, Daces, thanks for the donation, my dude. Is Aski great now? Yeah, now he has renowned leadership and excellent magic. Okay, well, he's been blessed by Orlanth, I guess. Alright, we're gonna skip through fire season. We're being raided. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna skip again. We're being raided by the Lysangs because they're not very smart. Let's take captives. We took 9 captives. Wait, hold on. They had 10 horsemen and 22 spearmen. Yeah, so we killed or wounded everyone, and then to add insult to injury, we captured 9 of them. We'll ransom them, that's fine. We need 1 quest more to win. Okay, well, so do you think we need to try to do a quest this year? Because we can try to do a quest this year. I'm willing to take a shot at it. Harastaller, a prosperous herdman, has gifts for you. He says they are worth 14 cows altogether. Okay, we'll give him a reciprocal gift. That's fine. Is next year better? Okay, well, so is next year... I actually don't know where we are on the 10-year list. I don't remember. Hold on, let me look at the saga. So 1348, all the omens were unlucky. Gift of magic, harvest was plentiful. Did the Storm Tribe hero quest. Okay, so we did the hero quest in 1348. 1349, we formed the tribe. 1350... Yeah, so 1350 we actually formed the tribe, so we have plenty of time. We're fine. We don't need to worry about it this year. So we're just gonna skip through this year. I will give you 5 thralls. We don't need any thralls. Bless our clan. Okay, sure, that's fine. Well, the Boscovi clan didn't actually bless us. Fucking trolls, are you serious? Let's drive them off. Perfect. The turtles have decided they will no longer be rated as trading partners. Okay. Not a problem. Alright, so quests, heroism, destiny. How's our guy doing? He's doing okay. Barn Wolf's doing alright. Crops, herds, war. Maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, 4 in reserve is fine. Okay, we're gonna do another... We should dispense rings to the whole clan. I mean, that's fine. We're doing good. Once again, we're gonna kind of skip forward here. Yinkin... Okay, well, I guess we have good kittens this year. They were honored and inspected the kittens carefully. A tear fell from the leader's eye. These creatures are too beautiful to take from you. We will perform the ritual and will return the kittens to you as a token of our esteem. Hey, we got good cats, guys. We got real good cats. We had bad kittens before. Yeah, well, this time we got good kittens. It's all good. All right, so the question is, what ritual quest we want to perform. I think... So we've done Elmul Guards the Stead, we've done Orlanth and Oroka, we've done the Making of the Storm Tribe, although it's not starred. It's not starred, interestingly enough. You want to do Chanala Arroy heals the scars? Okay, so let's start sacrificing to Chanala Arroy, because I don't think we know all the details. Yeah, we don't know the secrets of Chanala Arroy heals the scars. So we're just gonna start sacrificing to Chanala Arroy non-stop. For... I guess we can't sacrifice for mysteries. Maybe we do know all the information we have? Let's take a look at it. Okay. So, as we pray for the Chanala Arroy priestess to heal the injuries and illnesses that afflict our kinfolk, it is up to us to remember what the goddess did for us in the god time. Chanala Arroy was not kin to the storm gods. She was an attendant of the Bad Emperor. When Orlanth slew the Bad Emperor, war broke out between his two bright followers and the Storm Clan. At first, Orlanth thought that Chanala Arroy was an enemy. She healed the Bad Emperor's thanes when they were wounded. This made it harder for Orlanth to win and bring about the Storm Age. Orlanth wanted to kill her once, but then she healed part of him, something he didn't even know was hurt. We must thank her for that, as Orlanth thanked her by making her one of his attendants. The unholy trio appeared in the world, but no one knew just how dangerous they were going to become. Orlanth's brother Kolat argued with them, so Malia first used her terrible gift, the Scar of Disease, and made Kolat unwell. Chanala Arroy struggled with Malia. She cured Kolat, so Malia went away. We must thank her for curing diseases. The unholy trio got even worse, created Wakboth the Devil, and embroiled the world in war. Urox the Stormbull decided to kill all of them, starting with his brother Ragnaglar, who he said was the worst of the betrayers. The two of them fought at the Shrieking Falls, which is no longer part of the world. Urox wounded Ragnaglar and was ready to deliver the killing blow, but Chanala Arroy was there, and she threw herself between Urox's axe and Ragnaglar's corrupt and seething body. Urox did not kill Ragnaglar that day. We must thank her for her mercy, even when she gives it to our foes. The war between Orlanth and Wakboth got very bad. There was much healing for Chanala Arroy to do. Our ancestors were dying all the time, but Chanala Arroy refused to accept these deaths. Whenever possible, she saved our ancestors, interrupting their journeys to the halls of the dead, bringing them back to the places where the living dwelled. This caused a quarrel with Humakt, the death god. It came to a head just before the Lightbringer's quest, when King Heort, father of our tribal ways, was seized and pierced in 100 places by Thed, third member of the unholy trio. He was dead, and Chanala Arroy was about to put him back together when Humakt stood in her way. Chanala Arroy looked under Humakt's tongue and saw a scar there, the Scar of Certitude. She healed it, and then healed King Heort, who went on to keep people alive when Chanala Arroy and the other gods went to Hell to heal Yelm and the world. We thank her for giving even Humakt the ability to make an exception now and then. Now we are at the end of this healing story. I think you've listened well. If you have, the scars on our kinfolk will soon be gone. But yeah, we're missing secrets. So, we need to send emissaries to our allies and ask for info. Let's send to the... Who might know this? Wine Horses, Unrelenting Hatred of the Pharaoh, Clear Wine, Muscovy... Greenwing. Maybe. I can't ask them for info. They need to owe us a favor. Or be in our tribe. Let's ask the Arnorings for information. Do you know any secret stories of the gods? Well, they wouldn't tell us what we wanted to know. Fucking Lysangs, are you kidding? Okay, we took some casualties, we took 6 prisoners, we'll ransom them back. Uh-oh, one of the Carls, Garnaneva, went into the woods to look for healing plants and never came back. A search party finally finds her body with a savage bite on her throat. They also find wolf prints nearby. Many suspect that the Telmori wolf people are involved. ASCII has gotten old. Indeed. He's very, very powerful, but he's gotten old now. So tell other clans that you want many wolf skins. We can find this woman killer. Why is everyone looking at my teeth like that? Gareth, do you have something to tell us? Do you have something to say? Gareth? Let's tell other clans we want wolf skins. Okay. Here, can I ask for info, please? Oh, Kerrang. At what age does the portrait change the first time? I think the first time it changes at 30. I know the second time it changes at 56. Okay, well, we'll try to find a... Hey, Apples, anybody want to marry this guy? I'll give you 70 goods. Well, okay. Korang was pleased to marry her. Do you know any secret stories of the gods? Well, we already knew the sword story, so that's not very helpful, but thanks. We're gonna drive off the horse spawn. I'm gonna try one more time. If we can find information. Does anyone owe us a favor? We owe a lot of people favors. The Haran owe us favors. Uh-oh. The herds of the Carl Orlerant have been infested by the evil chaotic beings called Brews. Everyone knows that the cattle must be destroyed before they give birth to more brews. What other measures do you take? That chicken is horrifying. Yeah. Okay, so the brews. Brews are one of the weirder and more gross parts of Gloranthan lore. So the brews are descendants of Thed, the goddess of rape, and they procreate by raping stuff, whether it's animals, people, whatever. They can mate with anything, and then their young are basically parasitic, and they chew their way out as they grow. And they, of course, they're chaos beings, and they're horribly corruptive, and they carry diseases. In fact, all brew carry horrific diseases, and just fighting brews has a strong chance of giving you a horrible disease. Can you do a story where your clan worship chaos gods? No. Seek help of nearby clans in fighting brews. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, no, brews are bad, generally. Now, it's worth noting, brews are not, like, inherently always evil in their minds. Like, for example, and this is a true piece of lore, at least in the 1600s, there is a brew known as the Healer of the Wilds, who is a Chanala Arroy cultist and lives way out in the wild away from anybody else. And if he stumbles across people who are injured and dying out in the wilderness, he heals them. And then he runs away. Because if people find him, they will hunt him down and kill him because he's a brew. But he's like a genuinely good person. He just can't live around, you know, other people. Hey, Parun, welcome. Yeah, the stream must be ending soon. Parun's here. Okay, let me try... it's Earth season. I'm just gonna try Chanala Roy Heals the Scars. I'm gonna try it. Let's bargain with them for passage. We would hate to tangle with one of Bad King Urgrain's agents. He's not taking any gifts to the Harani. Okay. Do you know any secret stories of the gods? We already know that story. Alright, you're not helpful. You're not helpful. Alright, we're gonna wait for storm season. Thanes and priests of the Apple Clan come to accuse one of your young female Carls of secret murder. Oh, it's the Rock again? The Rock. The War Rock. This is the second time the War Rock has accused one of our clan members of secret murder. Let's conduct an event. Yep, see, Apples, look, Apple Clan. It's a war rock. It's not an investigation rock. It's not a discovering secrets rock. Oh, thank goodness, okay. I'm glad, at least they learned. At least they learned. Oh, okay. Turns out we are about to receive the blessing from the Boscovi Spirit Talker after all. 17 of our women are pregnant, will give birth any day now. Our midwives think they will all have twins. Wow. Okay, it's storm season. It's time to do this thing. It is time to heal some scars up. We've got Enent. Enent is excellent at magic. She's also renowned at plants, but I think it's basically magic that has to be tested in this thing. Thought they were aware they were monsters and hate it. Yes, brews commonly hate themselves. Alright, Chanala Roy heals the scars. We're gonna do it. The people have gathered their magic to help propel Enent into the realm of the gods. This myth begins with the war between Orlanth and the followers of the evil emperor called Yelm. It tells how Chanala Arroy conducted 4 great healings. What benefit does Enent seek from this hero quest? Yeah, let's try to make the quester wiser. So, Enent arrives in a strange place, a shattered palace full of wounded foreigners. Chanala who calms, they cry, at last you are here. The evil storm barbarians have not only slain glorious Yelm, they wounded many of us. They killed others with this new weapon of theirs. We wounded and killed some of them too, but we need help if we are to survive. So I think here we need to heal them and then go heal the wounded storm people. She successfully healed the foreign people, she sealed their wounds, and gave them hope. One of the foreigners blocks Enent's way when she prepares to leave the palace. I will not allow you to go and heal our enemies. They slew our king and must be destroyed. You must be on their side or no side at all. Turn back or I will kill you. Okay, so I think this is Elmo. Because Elmo was a member of Yelm's pantheon before he joined the Orlanthi, and in fact is still worshipped by many Yelm-worshipping people. So I think I heal his blindness here. So I heal his blindness. He was too bright, and so his blindness could not be cured. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I think we have to go kill me if you must. I will not be deterred. Okay, good. The foreign god put down his spear. I cannot kill the goddess of healing. It is a stain my conscience will not bear. Go and go quickly. Okay, good. So, Enent heals many storm people, but then Orlanth, reeking of blood and shaking with the madness of the battlefield, makes to attack her. You claim you are one of us, but once more the garb of the enemy. Even worse, you have healed the enemy, so he can get back up and fight us again. You should not heal us if you also heal the foe. You should die so we can finish killing them. Okay, so is it, do you have to tell them you won't be deterred and then heal them? This has to be Wounded Judgment. I'm just not sure if I need to tell him that I won't be deterred first. Okay, yes, Enent healed a part of Orlanth that he didn't even know was hurt. The god's judgment had been wounded, the dead blood of others had mixed with his good blood and made him unclean. Chanala Roy made him clean again, and then he knew that his new world needed her. He thanked her by making her one of his attendants. Okay. After a long time of peace, the unholy trio appear in the world. They cause trouble at Orlanth's court, disturbing his people and demanding special privileges. Orlanth's brother Kolat argues with them, and the goddess called Malia uses her terrible gift, the Scar of Disease, to make Kolat unwell. Okay, so this, I'm pretty sure, is the only point where Chanala Arroy fights. She drives Malia off and then heals Kolat, I believe. I think you have to drive Malia off before you can heal Kolat, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, no. Malia slew Anent. Crap. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Okay, welp. Failed that. That's a problem. Was that wrong, or was her combat just too weak? If her combat had been... Well, I mean, she was a Channeler Roy cultist. She didn't have a combat rating. Lots of people got injured by that. Yeah, no, she's dead. She's absolutely dead. Yeah, no one is resurrectable. She died in the god place. She's gone. It was supposed to be fighting without hurting. Change that over to healing, I guess. We should have one more year, but I think we'll have to hero quest again next year and just take the penalty. Let's reorganize. That's an Aseres cultist. So that wouldn't be terrible. We could put Hengel back on the ring. Do I want to hero quest now? I don't think hero questing again back-to-back like that is a good idea. Let's put, actually, no, not Hengel. Let's put Arnaldus on the ring. Okay, so we performed 2 hero quests. Our reputation is very good. Should be few rats this year. Why am I trying to do it before 10 years are up? Because that's when we have to do it before 10 years are up to win the game. Let's go Heroism and Destiny. It's health herds. I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 points into quests. If the guy hasn't shown up by Storm season, we'll try it again, I guess. Call for Wolfskins has been very successful. Why is this still empty? I reorganized the ring. Did somebody die? Somebody must have died. How many years are left? Like 1, I think. Let's send Kuschel on a journey to sell excess wolfskin. Oh, wow. Umathkar, Kalai, and Yarestia died of old age. Oh no, Kalai died. Crap. That's a real shame. We could put Drenian on the ring. We don't have an Ernalden. Let's put her on the ring. That's fine. We are respected throughout Dragon Pass. In the middle of Death Week, a gruesome delegation appears in your clan hall. These are the insubstantial spirits of your own dead warriors. You have shamed the clan, you have turned from the old ways, you will face nothing but doom and disaster until you act in a manner worthy of your ancestors. What? What do you mean? They may be hostile spirits, but they are also our kin. Ghosts can be captured in spirit combat. Oh yeah, we do have an Arnalden. Okay, we can... I think we scold them. I mean, come on now. They reacted with anger and promised they would soon be back to take all of our luck and magic from us. Yeah, well, screw you. You suck. Alright, so what do we have on the... Who do we have on the ring? We've got an El Mali, a Humakti, 2 Arnaldans. We can take one of them off. We've got an Iseriite. We've actually not got our best Iseriite. We should put Gustand on there. He's a better Iseriite. We've got a Lankromoy cultist, and we've got a Trickster. So, yeah, so we can take... Orngurin, Drenian. We can take Drenian off. No, not ASCII. I said we can take Drenian. Why does that happen? We can take Drenian off. That's very annoying. And we can replace her with, yeah, Darndrev, because he's an Orlanthi. We don't have an Orlanthi on there. Still have some wounded, but not bad. Expected harvest is actually a little bit low. Don't have enough cleared land to support our people. Well, how much land can we support? Why won't anyone tell me that? Can we have 140 cropland? Other livestock needs to graze on 39 herds of land. Okay, so we can kick the pasture up to, say, 50. That'll be fine. Okay, so we got a little bit more cropland, we got a little bit more pasture, plenty of wildlands still. Our magic is low. Yeah, I'm really trying to finish this off. It's been almost 4 hours, but we're so close to the end. Okay, 2 clans of the tribe. The Apple clan is accusing the Hendarti of unfair trade practices. Oh, I have so little magic. Okay, I'll conduct a divination. Okay, Angori did in fact use a listening wind. We will rule in favor of Minara. Okay, great. That's fine. Alright, Aniros, good night. I'm gonna see if we can get this through. I thought he said we only had to do 2, to be honest. He said we needed to do the Elmol and 1 other. So I think we're actually good. But we'll see. Okay. The orphaned girl Kalir has grown up. She is now a fine young woman with ambitions to be a warrior. She has joined the warrior woman's cult of Vinga. She has a real talent for fighting, one that seems almost superhuman. Hero's blood flows in Kalir's veins. A hero must never be given the easy route. Okay, fair enough. Test her mettle by sending her on an exploratory mission. Interesting. Okay, this is an interesting choice. Send her to be trained? I'm thinking either send her to be trained or test her mettle. Those are the 2 I'm leaning towards. I mean, ASCII says make her work harder to earn her approval. He's like... ASCII wants to be her grizzled old mentor, is what he's trying to do. That's what he's looking for here. Okay, make her work harder? We can do that. Okay, let's follow ASCII's advice here. Kalir was nothing if not eager to please. Okay. Disgrace the clan, you've forgotten the old ways. What have we done? What exactly have we done, huh? That you are making my magic negative. These dead, ancestors or no, must be getting their ideas from the wrong places. We are held in high esteem by many of the living. I scolded them last time, yeah, because why are they doing this? People are saying try to bind some of the spirits as magical servants. Is it the dragon card? Shouldn't be the dragon card. Might be because we accepted the ritual help of the slave trader. Well, I'm gonna sacrifice the Humakt. Fuck off, ghosts. There we go. Humoct will help us. Oh, being raided by the horse spawn. Rude. Splinter Rock got rid of him. It is dark season. Unfortunately, our magic is negative, so that's a problem. We really need magic from someone. I am gonna ask for magic from... I don't know even who this is I'm asking for magic from. Who am I asking for magic from? It is not clear. Oh, nobody. I don't think anybody owes us favors. I can ask my tribe mates for magic. I will give them 30 goods. Oh, not a chaos creature. Oh no. Send for your Roxy warriors. Let's sacrifice to your ox. I don't need to sacrifice 60 goods. There we go. Okay. Yurok must be helping others. Oh no. Seek aid from the other clans. Ate some of our children. Okay, we have to attack. Wow. Wow. Well, that was really bad. Okay, so yeah, this is really bad because we have negative magic. When you have negative magic, everything goes instantly haywire, basically. Okay, and now we have the ice demons. We gotta go fight the ice demons. They are our ancestral enemies. Okay, we finally have got positive magic again. Oh boy. Alright, we're back up to positive magic. We don't want to quest this year. Actually, you know what? They're saying we do want to quest this year. Alright, I'm doing it. I'm sending ASCII to do Humoct the Champion. We know how to do that. Okay, what benefit does ASCII seek? Treasure. Okay, so here comes Yermal. Alright, we know how to do this. Here we go with ASCII, the king. The king is going. We will taunt Yermal, then wrestle the sword for him. Okay. Humoct, I am a god. I have no misunderstanding about this thing. ASCII goes to his family and says in order to properly command the new weapon called Death, I must sever any ties to you. I must absolve my king of the heinous acts I will now do. No, you are wrong. He is now a stranger. Here comes Orlanth. But Orlanth will rule over many things, but he will never rule death. Oh no. Oh no. Orlanth wounded ASCII, who was cast from the realms of the gods. The healers thought his wounds would be fatal, but ASCII did not die. The God Talkers said our clan magic had also been severely wounded. Oh, and Kuschel died as well. Hey, we win! I told you it only had to be 2. Oh, thank God. The Prophet Einarth Milkeyes returns to congratulate you for successfully living up to the promise of the 10-year ring. The names of ASCII and his confused clan shall forever be remembered, for your rule over the Roldam and Ants tribe has been a successful one. The other kings of Dragon Pass envy you and wish to emulate your wisdom. The gods smiled upon your quests. Ignore those last 2, don't pay any attention to that. The many great deeds of your clan will be celebrated in verse. When you are gone to the halls of the dead, your descendants will gain strong magic from these memories. In thundering martial verse, people will recall the might of your warriors. Your success in trade is the envy of all. Perhaps you could have done more to strengthen your magic, but you have prospered nonetheless. You have done all these things while still maintaining the esteem of your neighbors, and that is good, Einarth concluded. It is not easy to be strong without arousing the envy of the weak. ASCII must be praised, and so should every one of you. Feast now, my friends. Feast the Feast of the Victorious. Congratulations on earning the 10-year ring. You are now allowed to email yourself a copy of your saga to save. You know what? I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to email myself a copy of this saga, and then I'm going to post it on the Discord if anyone wants to go through it. If anyone's interested, you know, that's just a fun little thing. But thank you all so much for watching me as we went through King of Dragon Pass. I think this is a great game. I love it. I love Glorantha. I love RuneQuest. I love King of Dragon Pass. It's a weird game. It's an interesting game. It's a fun game. It's a kind of a comfy, relaxed game. I really enjoyed this. I hope you all really enjoyed it. I will save this, like I said, I will post it up in the Discord, so anyone will be able to look at it there. Thank you all so very much. Leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed it, and that is going to be all for tonight. But I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.